Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Ops Global. You know how we do it. Anytime we come here, we are coming to you with updates based on the Pi network. And today, too, I've got updates. It wasn't long when I came on here to tell you about, sadly, my KYC deadline coming to an end. Okay, with 1 day and a couple of hours. Yes, that was not a lie. It was true. And yet again, I am here, ladies and gentlemen, with another update. Now, on my previous update, we got to know about the extension. Well, they asked the question: was there going to be an extension or not? If there was going to be an extension, what does that mean? Well, today too, and we had a lot of people talking about it with different opinions all across the board. Or most pioneers were on support that there should be an extension, knowing that we still have till the first quarter of the year to go on mainnet, and that meant that it would give most people the opportunity to be able to do their KYC successfully. And of course, others were also of the opinion, or other pioneers were also of the opinion, that prolonging the KYC any further would affect, or it would cause some chaos regarding to other pioneers. Well, finally, ladies and gentlemen, the number of hours that were left for me on my, and I believe a lot of pioneers Pi Network app, was that it was left with 4 hours and a couple of minutes. And God being so good, that 4 hours came to an end. However, ready? However, the Pi Network team also updated. I was expecting to see you have lost all some Pi coins here and there, but to my surprise, ladies and gentlemen, the Pi Core team have updated again. What have they updated this time? An extension. Delivering back to back. Yes, of course, this news is going to be sitting well with some pioneers who have not passed their KYC or do not know about it. But at the same time too, what is it going to send to the pioneers who have been waiting and were expecting the KYC deadline to be respected and met? At the end of the day, the PiCore team is the one that makes the decision, or the final decision, in the interest of all pioneers. Obviously, not everybody can be pleased. Today, we're going to quickly talk about the pros and the cons of an extension of the KYC deadline. And that's why you and we are here to have this discussion. Now, the update came not too long ago. So right now, let's have a look at what it says. Okay. All right. So before you is my Pi Networks overview. Okay. And we are going to have a read of this and see what it says. So let me see if I can share my screen, or even if you're already looking at it. Yep. So let's see. Yeah, so I am sharing my screen. Okay. Now, let's see what we have here. So, as part of our ongoing commitment, and I hope you can see it too as I can. Yeah, so because I'm sharing my screen with you. So, as part of our ongoing commitment to ensuring inclusivity and fairness across the Pi network, we are extending grace deadline from January 31st, 2025 to February 28th, 2025. This change provides additional time for pioneers to complete KYC verification and mainnet migration, helping more members secure their pie and contribute to the growing ecosystem. Note that the grace period is independent of open network timing. Now let's put some keywords on these things, okay? So first of all, let's not forget about the date, February 28, 2025, which is the ending of this month. And then KYC verification and mainnet migration, that's another keyword, or that's another highlighted word by the Pi core team. And then this one says that independent of open network timing. We will have a quick talk on all these things shortly. It is possible for open network to launch before or after the grace period ends. Let me read that again. It is possible for open network or mainnet in this case to launch before or after the grace period ends, and the grace period rules will remain the same regardless. Now, due to the high sensitivity and severe consequences of the grace period deadlines, we want to be as allowing as possible for more pioneers to have the opportunity to secure their pie by extending the grace period deadlines to February 28, 2025. This decision reflects our dedication to making Pi Network accessible and equitable for everyone, aligning with and pushing forward our broader mission to prepare for open network in Q1 2025. Now it says, what does this extension mean? Number one, submit your KYC application and complete your mainnet checklist to migrate to mainnet by February 28, 2025. That's the ending of February. Number two, the grace period rules remain unchanged. Okay. If you fail to complete KYC or mainnet migration within the grace period, you risk forfeiting most of your mobile balance, except for Pi mined in the rolling 6 months before migration. Hold on a minute. Let me read number two again. Very important. It says the grace period rules, remain unchanged. If you fail to complete KYC or mainnet migration within the grace period, you risk forfeiting most of your mobile balance, in quote or into bracket, except for Pi mined in the rolling 6 months before migration. Okay. So that means that all Pi that were mined prior to migration will not be forfeited. I see. Okay. All right. Well, we got a lot to talk about on this. I'd like to know what you guys think. Okay. So let me finish it. Why extend the grace period? This additional month is designed to support pioneers who may still need more time to complete their KYC or migration steps. It also reflects our commitment to inclusivity and accessibility across the global Pi community. This extension, like with previous extensions, helps in the following ways: inclusivity and fairness. Ensure that as many pioneers as possible can complete their KYC and mainnet migration, minimizing forfeiture of Pi due to missed deadline. Further remedy for corner cases. This extension serves as another overall remedy for those in specific cases by giving them more time overall to complete KYC and mainnet migration without expending too much additional resources and time on refining the timer to solve one case at a time. Okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about. I'd like to know your opinion about this, okay? So far, what they are saying is making sense to me. Now, I'd like to know how that makes sense to you, okay? Preparing for the last one is preparing for open network. Okay, now I'd like to know about this and everybody too. It says allowing more pioneers to complete KYC and migration strengthens the overall network ahead of open network launch. Okay, I agreed. With more verified participants on mainnet, we ensure a healthier, more secure ecosystem that is more prepared for open network. All right. Addressing potential questions. We understand that some pioneers may have questions about what this extension means for Pi network as a whole. Let's clarify. Very good. See, I like the way the Pi core team are taking their time to literally go deeper into this whole thing. Okay. And like I said, this is a very, very sensitive topic. Okay. That's why I try not to stand on one side of the bench, okay? Because standing on one side will mean favoring the other, and standing on the other side will favor the other side, okay? Whether it's the pros or the cons, or the cons or the pros. It's very important and very vital that we stand in the middle so that you're not on the left, neither are you on the right. And then we base our decisions based on exactly what the Pi core team or try to understand exactly what the Pi core team are saying first, okay? Because us understanding it is key or will be the most important thing that comes first. Now, I hope you all can hear me and see me, and we don't have any issues going on in the background whatsoever. And it says StreamYard.com is sharing a Windows. Okay, so I hope you guys can see me from what I'm doing on this side. Okay, let's complete this and then we can have a talk. So it says number one. So this is the Pi core team trying to explain things or clarifying things. Number one, it says, does this extension affect the open network launch? The answer is no. No, this extension does not delay or affect open network launch plans. All right. So it means the Pi core team are very committed to the mainnet, which is very important. Very, very important, with the way cryptocurrency is going on. Anyway, we'll talk about it. Now, the open network is still on track for Q1 2025. The grace period and open network timing are independent. All right. Okay. Cool. I like that. I wish they could, give us a hint on the OpenNet date. Well, maybe they would, but let's see. What happens if I miss the new grace period deadline? If you miss the February 28, 2025 deadline, you will only keep the Pi mined in the 6 months immediately before your migration. So basically meaning that before you migrated, into mainnet, all the Pi coins that you had mined prior to your migration, you will retain them. Okay. Well, I'm assuming this is the Pi that you migrated to. Well, hopefully this is a Pi that you migrated to your main wallet or your Pi wallet. Plus, it's also going to be, the Pi that other pioneers helped you to mine, but this is the ones that were prior to you migrating. If that makes sense to you guys, So any Pi coin that somebody helped you to mine before you migrated yourself will be retained or added to it. That would not be bad. That would not be bad. If that is how it's the understanding, if I'm understanding it rightly. See, it's very important that we digest what is being said here diligently to be able to, before we put things to the head of the team and say, okay, you guys did this or did that. Okay, because I was coming here and I was very hot. I was like, oh, you did not. Come on, guys. But anyway, let's carry on and get this done. So far, I'm liking what I'm reading. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect the 6 month one, but I'm glad that they put it in. So any order balance outside this rolling window will be forfeited. Now that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. If you look at it technically, yeah, it's a good thing because the Pi network core team kind of like given the opportunity for everybody to literally be included on the network, basically, so to speak, and giving them the opportunity to still claim the what do you call it, the chance to claim all that they have mined for, okay, or that they have mined for. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see this screen that I'm having here. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see. Maybe I can't be able to. Yeah, so I think you guys can see now. Yeah, sorry for earlier on, but at least you guys heard me. Now I'm going to move you to exactly where I am so that you guys can also read with me. So all throughout here, I have gone through, or we've discussed it. So now we've literally got into this part where we are addressing the potential questions that may come as a result of this. Okay. Now let's see. This is very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. This is very, very interesting development that is coming from the Pi core team. And I'm glad they took their time to actually talk about this. So I'll open the phone line so that I can hear what you guys have to have in mind towards this, or what you think about this. Okay. And this update just came fresh. And anytime the information comes, number one, I'm bringing it to you, making sure you don't miss a thing. Now, it says any order balance outside this rolling window will be forfeited. We'll talk about that. Given the multiple extensions provided, we strongly encourage you to act now to secure your full Pi balance. Okay. Now, let's talk about number 3. Number 3 says how much additional time has been added to the grace period. A total of 2 additional months have been added to the grace period. So basically, if 2 additional months, which was initially scheduled to conclude on December 31st, 2024. Okay, yes, that's true. December 31st, 2024 was when they talked about the grace period, and then most pioneers, talked about the fact that it wasn't fair, and blah blah blah. And the need for an extension will help so that other people will come on board, which was fair enough. So they extended it to January. Now, and it says, according to the white paper, the grace period was meant to be a 6-month period in which pioneers could complete KYC and mainnet migration. But this has now been extended an additional 2 months. So basically, they extended it from. Okay, so Sidra says from Malaysia says all should stop mining Pi. I know, I understand. Right now, there's a whole lot of temper out there, but let's finish it and then we'll come on. We'll have a discussion about this. Okay, let's see. Let's finish. I'm pretty sure the Pi core team knew what this would mean. Not everybody's going to be happy with it, okay? Not everybody's going to be happy with it. That is the fact. That is the fact. Let's not beat about the bush. At the same time, too, we need to discuss what this means, okay? What this means. So let me just quickly finish this, and then I'll open the phone lines. Anything you have to say, please come on. Like I always say, the PyCore team does watch my videos. Whatever you want to say to them, now I know people have tempers rising, but make it as nice as possible. Okay, just be nice. Even if you need to, as one of the hoppers said, Shane's always say, he says, even if Pi Network has taught us anything, that is the ability to be patient. Breathe in and calm yourself. Calm yourself, pioneers. We'll get through this, okay? Honestly, I came here, I was hot like fire when I read it. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. No. But after reading what the PyCore team has put down, I'm kind of like, say 50, let's say 60% cool. All right, cool. So now let's finish it. 3, how much additional time has been added, which we were still reading. So it says the grace period was meant to be a 6-month period in which pioneers could complete KYC and migrate and mainnet migration. But this has now been extended an additional 2 months. So it's good that they are acknowledging the fact that they've literally gone 2 months over the 6 month, which was within the white paper. Okay, and I like the fact that they have seen what they've done in terms of extension. Now I understand it's for good reason that they did this. At the end of the day, it's for the pioneers. But at the same time, too, I think they have to also understand that the same pioneers are also looking up to them to be able to do or stick to what they say. You understand? Like I said, the crypto world is not waiting for anybody. And I'm glad one other thing is that they are sticking with the mainnet, opennet date, which maybe they might say it going down. We might see it, but they are still sticking with their guns when it comes to the mainnet. It's only the grace period that they are trying to help other people to come on board. Anyway, I'll leave that for interpretation by you guys. Now it says, what should you do now? We strongly urge all pioneers to complete their KYC application and mainnet migration steps as soon as possible. To complete your grace period requirement, it says first go to your Pi mining app and tap mainnet checklist at the top of your screen to get to the mainnet checklist, or tap the hamburger icon on the top left to open up the menu and tap mainnet and then main. So basically just the normal routine that we should do. Mainnet checks, go to mainnet, make sure all your mainnet is in green. Now, some people on my downline, some of the referrals on my downline, literally were stuck with tentative and stuff like that. So in a way, like I said, there are pros and there are cons. There are those that this further grace period of 1 month is going to help, and then there are others who, kind of like two groups. There are others who will still not do it. That's a fact. They will still not do it, and they will still remain stubborn with it. But at least at the end of the day, they cannot blame the Pi Network team when they come to the final of their KYC, which they are saying. So all the steps to complete KYC and mainnet are listed in this mainnet check. Note that pioneers with tentative KYC, now please, all those with tentative KYC or still in the tentative KYC with issues, listen up. This is for you, okay? This section, this side is for you. It says, note that pioneers with tentative KYC status or waiting for full KYC results and migration may need to complete actions. What is it? For example, some pioneers need to complete additional liveness check, make sure the video is clear with good lighting. I always say this. And today I did some validation, and I saw some very appalling people trying to use their phones to, do that whole thing with an image on it. And I'm like, this is so tough. Some covering their face. I'm like, you're not doing anyone any good. You're harming yourself. When prompted in a mining app for such additional liveness check, please take the liveness checks and do not close the pop-ups. Sign the token acknowledgement in the mainnet checklist, even if you are still waiting for your KYC results, as it is required for anyone to migrate to mainnet anyway. Others must secure their accounts as required in the mainnet checklist. Check your KYC app and mainnet checklist today and take action when prompted in order to receive your final KYC results and get ready for migration as soon as possible. I like the fact they're saying as soon as possible, but I really would have loved if they by now tell us exactly when the KYC when the mainnet date is going to be. If it's going to be on March 14th, let us know. That way we some influencers. I'm not so blown up as an influencer for the Pi network now, but we and my team and I, all the hoppers, will be ready to push this stuff and get the world buzzing. Because once the whole world is buzzing on it, that's when they will be ready to buy more Pi coins on mainnet, and that is going to shoot our value even further up. But if you don't tell us the dates, come on, we basically kind of like speculating around it, and we don't like that. Come on. As big as Pi network is, we need to be very consistent. So Pi network core team, please, it would be nice if we knew the mainnet date. Once the mainnet date or open network date comes out, believe you me, all those who have not yet done their KYC and still waiting around, once they know that, look, they've gone past the grace period and they've actually brought out the mainnet date, the whole internet is going to be buzzing. So because I don't want it to be, it's not going to be nice if we wait all the way till, like, let's say close to beginning of March to now announce it that, we are, the mainnet date is, the open network date is this. That would not be nice, because it's not going to really help the network, honestly speaking. Tell people, let's say a month, even if it's in the middle of February, come on. That way the hype can be raised, knowing that the time is coming, so that the whole internet, all the likes of crypto.com, all these other major crypto news like Decrypt and all these other ones will start publishing in that the open network date for Pi network is this date, and the hype is going to start from there, and all the pioneers who have been sleeping will start coming up. And mind you, if you've pushed the grace period to February, then we already know that this is what's going to happen. Okay, that is going to happen. I'll talk a little bit more on that. It said also remind your referral team and security circle members to meet their respective deadlines. Well, people have been doing that anyway. Why is the grace period important? The grace period is essential for maintaining a real human and decentralized ecosystem while ensuring the integrity and scalability of Pi network as it transitions to open network. Here's why the grace period is important. 1, identifying verification through KYC and migration. We already know that. Yes. Number 2, allowing time to migrate while incentivizing progress. Okay, now I would have loved more clarification with the incentivization, and I think it's one of the next things that the Pi core team needs to do. They need to, by this time, put a clear outlining of how much people are going to make, or how much people are going to receive, how much Pi coin they're going to receive for being a Pi node, for being a super node, for being a validator. All these things have to be put out in a separate form. That way, when I'm doing KYC, I know exactly. When I'm doing KYC, I know exactly how much I'm making. When I'm using my computer or my system as a mode of node user helping the system, or using a super node to help it, I know exactly how much money, or a rough estimate of how much money I'm making in terms of Pi coins. That's what I mean. That helps people to stay on and use the network, or help the network to, especially with us getting closer to open network. Okay. Now it says allowing the grace period strikes a balance between giving pioneers adequate time to pass KYC and migrate while maintaining a sense of urgency. This policy will serve to accelerate our progress towards open network, and it's a required precondition, as well as help pioneers get more of their referrals and security circle bonuses transferable to mainnet. Okay, so that by my understanding, that means that majority of these transferable pi, which when you go to the on the app, you have unverified pi coins, and you have the transferable ones, and then you have the one that you've already transferred. Now, the transferable ones means that the ones that that are ready to be moved to your pi coins wherever you receive them from. The unverified ones are the ones that you mine with your referral team, which you're still waiting for them to pass their KYC to get it. Okay. Now referral, let's see. Yeah, networking is required. Okay, so basically, and then the third one is supporting network utility and growth. Without KYC and migration, pioneers cannot use Pi for payments in apps. Let me repeat that, ladies and gentlemen. Without KYC and migration, pioneers cannot use Pi for payments in apps or other transactions within the utility-based ecosystem. The grace period ensures timely participation, enabling more pioneers to engage with, actively contribute to, and benefit from the Pi ecosystem. All right, preventing unverified Pi from impacting the network. Now, this is a very important thing. Let's listen carefully. This policy helps prevent unverified Pi beyond the rolling 6 months period from migrating to the mainnet, and it helps avoid creating too much uncertainty for the open network and network planning that is unfavorable to the network and all pioneers. Instead, such Pi will get freed up for mining by other KYC pioneers in the future. Oh, okay, I like that. Ooh, now that is a good one. Now that is a very good one if you look at it critically. Now the final thoughts, it says the additional time provided by this extension is another step towards ensuring that more pioneers have the opportunity to fully participate in the Pi network ecosystem. Whether you've been with Pi since the beginning or joined recently, this extension is designed with you in mind, but don't wait. Act now to secure your Pi and be part of the growing mainnet community. Together, we are building something truly revolutionary. Let's take these final steps as a unified network to prepare for open. Okay, so that was the lengthy discussion on there. We still have quite a number of people on here. Now I'm going to open the phone line straight away. I see we have a lot to talk about. Okay. Now we've done a good 33 minutes where I've gone through everything. I'm going to open the phone lines without wasting my time. I want you to come on here. But before that, let me read what some Sidra Pi from Malaysia says. Pi network is okay. Take your time. All should stop mining. Yeah, Sidra. So let's be fair based on what they have said. Okay, let's be fair based on what they have said, and then we will take it from there. I'd like everybody to please calm down. Okay, don't take too much to heart. At least now we've taken our time. Like I said, I came in here very hot because when I read the news, I was like, oh, come on, Pi network. So I've placed the link in. You can come on here, click it, come on here. You have a maximum of about 4 to 5 minutes, okay, 2 to 4 to 5 minutes, or 3 to 5 minutes to say what you think regarding this news that are in, regarding the further extension of the Pi network. What do you think? Is it a good thing for you, or do you think it's a bad thing for you? Or is it a good thing for the pioneers, or do you think it's a bad thing for the pioneers? So I'm opening the phone line soon. It's ready. We have about 20 minutes to go. Let's give us a 20 to 25 minutes to discuss this in depth. Okay. Now, what is my personal, while we're waiting for people to come online to have this discussion in depth, what is my take on this? Okay. Now, at the end of the day, one thing is for sure. The Pi Network team doesn't force anybody, okay, to watch ads, okay, in support of the network. You have the option to unselect it and not participate. But if you look at it critically, none of us are putting any money in. Of course, our time and obviously our dedication to the network comes to play. My thing is, they haven't gone beyond what they said in terms of the first quarter of the year going on mainnet. For me, that's my main thing. Okay, I'm not looking so much at the Pi coin that I will lose, or I'm not looking so much at the pioneers who are not going to get their Pi coins because of being on my downline. I've told them, I've said what I needed to say, and my whole thing. Let's give the Pi core team or the Pi network the benefits of the doubt. Okay, they said the first quarter of the year, and so far, after tomorrow, we have 2 more months to go. Okay, now after 2 months or after March, if they come up with another story, I'm coming, take your time. If they should come up with another story, then we can have a grounds to say, okay, you guys, you're toying with us, or this is not the right stuff, or you're just playing games here. Okay, but for now, based on the explanation which they went through, I can confidently say I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it. Now, let's not forget, it will still benefit some people in terms of those who have not yet completely received their KYC. And I'll touch on some few things regarding what I saw today, or what we read today. The fact that all Pi coins that pioneers fail to claim, okay, will go back in as mineable Pi for all those who have KYC'd, meaning you and I who have done their KYC and literally migrated. When we go onto the open network, we'll have the opportunity to further mine those coins, which makes sense. Okay, which makes sense. So, meaning you have the opportunity to make more Pi coins or to get more Pi coins. Okay, and that is good news, in my opinion. It's good news. Now, look at the way they've structured everything. It looks like the Pi core team have been working really, really hard. Now, obviously, we need them to work even more harder. Of course, we cannot ask them over what they can, but I know they can. They have the capability to do so. Now, come online. What does the extension mean to you, or what do you have to say with the Pi core team right now putting in this extension? So the pros is going to give further pioneers the opportunity to finish their KYC and come to join the team. Okay, so GLB Boxing says Pi is becoming a joke now. They have had nearly 6 years and they are still moving the goalpost. No, so this let's hold on. Okay, they are not moving the goalpost. Okay, I'll say they are within the goalpost. Okay, so the goalpost is March. After March, if they come again, that's moving the goalpost. But from now, they are still within that goalpost. So I'll say let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Whatever they choose to do within that space that is within the goalpost, which is January, February, March, let them play along. Let them do whatever they want to do. Let's give them March, because that's what they said. They said, and they've also restated it in this explanation that they gave, that the grace period does not affect the open network date. The grace period does not affect the open network date. The open network date for the Pi core team or the Pi network stays the same, which is the first quarter of this year. Okay, now they could have set a different number or a different month. If they had said that, then we would have a cost too. But you can see from what they are saying, they keep reiterating it that March is the last month, which they already have been saying. Okay, so let's give the benefit of the doubt to them. March will definitely come. March will definitely come. Now, you might have already informed all your downlines or your referral team to get in on the action. Some of them have, some of them haven't. So GLB says again, he says, well, March won't happen. They can't KYC people. Oh, no. So March is not, I don't think March is not a period where they're going to be KYCing people. That's not what the list said. It said emphatically that by February 28th, that is the last day that KYC will be done. Meaning, okay, but then they also made a statement that the open network day can happen before this deadline of February, because they said it doesn't affect the KYC, doesn't affect the open network date. So it could happen before or after. Now, I would love it if it happened before. I don't really care about people not passing the KYC. They've had so much time. So if they don't want to gather in, cool. With 10 million and over KYC in, I think we are ready for the mainnet. If the other people did not benefit, they can go and buy the Pi coins if they wish. Yeah, that one, it's up to them. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't mind if open network comes within February. Cool. Before even the last deadline for the KYC individuals, it is their loss, and I'm literally ready to lose some of my pipeline. But one other interesting thing which they said in the explanation is, and listen carefully, please. Any Pi coins that you mined with any team, any referral team whatsoever, 6 months before you migrated your Pi coins, okay, will be claimed or will be added for you, or will be given to you, and put it that way. So let's say, for example, you did your migration of your Pi coins, let's say somewhere in April. So counting 6 months back from April, any Pi coins that you and your referral team mined will literally, so okay, Bilal Ahmed said, brother, tell them this part. This extension, okay, let's all read it. Bilal Ahmed says, tell them this part. The extension operates independently of the open network launch. Yeah, this is what I said. That the extension, they extending it is different from the open network date. It is possible that open network could occur before, which I've already said that, Bilal, that it could occur before even this extension. So if you've already passed your KYC and you've already done your migration, basically you are not affected by them extending it to February ending. Meaning there's a possibility that we could go and sleep and wake up tomorrow, and then they would say, okay, KYC open network date is February this or February that, and I'm happy. My only issue, which I am worried about, or which I would have loved, is if they told us, they should tell us early. They should tell us early so that we can hype on it. Okay, don't announce it 3 days to the launch date and then you come and tell us, because then there's not going to be enough hype on it, unless the value is very, very high, as we are looking at the GCV. So you want to keep it on the low key. Well, if the value is good, I don't have a problem. But the most important thing is letting other people being aware of the Pi Network KYC, the Pi Network's open network date, which is very vital or will be very, very important to us, because then we can hype it properly. News agencies can take up the news. It is going to prepare investors, make them ready, or apportion some amount of their money or something like that, to be able to plan whether to and decide whether they're going to invest in it or not. That will also push it even higher and more upper on that level. So if I was them out, in Picore team, please, if you're watching, if you plan on doing the open network in February, please do let us know in plenty of time so that we can push and hype the Pi network as far as we can, so that we can get all these major crypto news agencies, that the likes of Decrypt, crypto.com, and all these crypto news, and all these people out there pushing our news and saying the Pi network have finally brought out the open network date, which is this, and therefore people are going to go, okay, Pi network is literally going to launch. How much is it going to be? Do I have enough money? Can I get some money down? Because I want to buy some Pi coins once it goes on live. However, there was no mention of the GCV by this letter or information that came. By the way, this information is available to everybody to read and go through. If you missed us reading it, you can double check it by yourself. Take your time to go through it. If you don't understand anything, you can always come onto Hobbs Global, put it in the comment section. We'll be happy to be able to discuss it. GLB again says, how many people have they lost in 6 years? Lots have lost faith in the project over this time. I've mined daily since the early days, but now losing faith in the project. Don't lose faith, GLB. Wait till the very end, okay? You've come this far not to lose. Come on. We've come this far not to lose. One of the hoppers say, Shane from, Shane is from Trinidad and Tobago, and he says, if there's one thing that Pi Network has taught us, is the fact that the act of being patient, okay? And the worst thing you can do is to have waited for so long or worked so hard on the project, and just when it's about this close, okay, when it's about this close, you give up, and then you miss that opportunity. We started this pioneers, we started this together. We have been mining. There are some that have been mining more than others, but let's hold on till the very end. Let's give the Picore team the benefit of the doubt. They've been pushing. Based on the information that we read, you can see they've been working hard at this, okay? And there's a lot of thoughts. You can, by just reading, you can see there's a lot of thoughts behind all of this, because they've been pushing, they've been working hard, and I am 100% sure this decision didn't come easy for them. So let's back them, okay? Let's not give up on them. Come on, let's not give up on them. With that being said, let me just say once again, the phone lines are open for anyone who wants to join me here. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. It's just so we can know what your take is on the recent news regarding the extension and how you take it. Like I said, I came in here very hot, but once I read the information, I have an understanding, and I'm okay, and I want to push this. February will come, then March for me is like the peak, okay? March is the peak, and they've said it. The open network can come literally before even the March, okay? Now Ahmed says, yeah, Hobbs, I know it's not fair for other pioneers, so they extended to 28th of February. I think that's the last month before open mainnet. Absolutely. So you see, just like what Ahmed said, we know it's not, to some pioneers, it's not fair. Okay, it's not fair. They'll be like, we've been mining this and blah blah blah, and now that it's KYC tentative, we're trying to get it, and you want to cut us off, including all that we've worked for. And then on the other hand, there's another set of pioneers who are like, we've been waiting so long for this. This is a scam. You guys are putting us down. You guys are the ones doing it. But let's not forget, nobody is actually paying them. Neither have we invested any money into this. Okay, we've invested our time and stuff, and we're coming to the very closing of the time, because they've said it in March. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, let's not push them under let's not put them under the rug yet. Let's hold on as we always have. It's coming to a very end. March is the final. March, we go on mainnet, and based on what they said, it was quite a lot. The fact that we have the likes of the coins. Well, of course, they didn't talk about it. They didn't say anything about the coins value and how much it's going to be, because that would be speculation. But they did talk about the fact that the D apps and all these things have been considered, and also they are given the fact that the people are not going to lose. You're not going to lose all your Pi coins because of your downline. Okay, but you gain the ones which you mined prior to the 6 months prior to you going on migration, which I think is a good feat. Okay, they've really tried, because before you would have lost everything, but now they're like, okay, if whatever coin that you had 6 months to you being migrating your Pi coins to, you'll get those coins, which is good, because I'm currently sitting at about 1,000, there about 1,100 and something Pi coins, which is, I think I'm part of the 5% of those who they're only 5% of the global pioneers who have between 1,000 to 5,000 Pi coins. So if I'm going to get 6 months prior to me going on mainnet, hallelujah, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. Even if it's 500 Pi coins, I'll take it. If it happens to be even anywhere between 1,000, oh my goodness, yes, that would be nice. That would be very, very nice. Yeah, that way, it will make sure that the Pi stays circulating. The Pi coins gets to be with the pioneers who will utilize it, like me, you, and any other person, and also to help us with the ecosystem, because then now we have more Pi coins to spend and to use. And for me, like I said, I think the first Pi D app that I will use is going to be the What You Got, Pi What You Got, because once the Pi hits, I think me and my family, we need a holiday. So yeah, if I can get myself some very nice holiday deals at a good Pi price, why not? Yeah, just take it, just relax a little bit, and then come back in and start work on how to maximize my capital, buying of very good equipment. So yeah, that is what the phone lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost 53 minutes in 30 seconds and counting. Please jump aboard. What do you think about the extension by the Pi core team? Was it fair on your side? Are you okay with it? Are you happy with it? If you're not happy, what is wrong with it? Or what do you feel could have been done different with it? Does this change your view on the Pi network or the core team? What is it's come online, because we'll be going shortly today. I don't want to take too much of your time, but this has been very, very productive. Once again, let's push this all the way out for people to watch and be updated. Let them have a better understanding, okay, that the Pi core team they are not outside of the bounds. They said till March, and March is yet to come. Plus, they've also stated that the grace period is different from the open network or the main net. Okay, the main net can come, and afterwards the grace period can come in, which and by that statement tells me it could come in February. or could come in March. However, I would love it if they will tell us before, at least let's say next week or tomorrow or the next day, they should come out, okay? Come out and tell pioneers that, okay, after my deliberation, we have set the Pi Open Network date to this day in February or that day in February, so that those I don't have 40,000 or 14,000 subscribers, but by God's grace, we are getting there. Okay, we have about 1,700, 800 thereabouts, and it's still a good feat. Still a good feat. So if you're watching me and not subscribed to this channel, please do click subscribe. Let's go. Let's push us, because this is just the beginning. Okay, I want to really push this agenda, not just after mainnet, but even after mainnet. I want to see what we can do to help stabilize the Pi coin and raise the value up and stay there. And that will be the likes of very good collaboration, engaging in the Pi network D apps, giving positive feedbacks to develop Pi developers on how they can improve upon the D apps to make it work, and collaboration with each other in doing stuff like donations to charities to put us on the limelight or onto the global map, so that we can get more investors coming into the network to invest and assist, and by so doing the value will keep going up. Let me read some few comments on here. This is from Ahmed. So Ahmed says, I think the opening will be in the 14th of March. That's when they open the actual Pi network. So I think they will surprise the pioneers with that. Well, I mean, good on you, Ahmed, but I think majority of the pioneers at least have an idea that 314, Pi value 3.14. So technically it might be around there about in March 14. It will be iconic, basically. It will be iconic. But looking at the way the global cryptocurrency is going right now, you don't want to be late on certain things, and you want to be up and running as much as you can ASAP without delaying so much. So I think it will be 14th, but we'll see. Maybe they might change it. They might make it who knows, the middle of February. There we go. Or maybe if they're going to do it on the 14th of March, I'm pretty sure by the middle of February they'll come and announce the date that the Pi open network date is going to be on the 14th of March. And it will not be much of a news to me, because I'm expecting it anyway, and I know you all guys are also expecting it, because it's just going to coincide with the Pi value 3.14, the value for Pi. And I would have loved if they could talk a little bit about the GCV. Come on, if they talk about the GCV, that would be nice. That would be very nice. I'm looking forward to that. If they come out and they mention the GCV, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure all pioneers who are angry that anger is gone. Yes, it will disappear, to dissipate immediately, because that value it adds more weight. It adds more weight, and it's solid. I know a lot of people are waiting to hear it. All pioneers in Nigeria, in Malaysia, in China, in Ghana, South Africa, and every other place that you're watching me from, Kenya, name it, Tanzania. Yeah, everybody's waiting for this wonderful date, and we'll be here. We're waiting to see. And honestly, if they bring out the open network date, I'll be very happy, because then that'll give me enough time to prepare. Because on that day, I want to come on like just as I am today, and then we'll be watching it live. We'll be streaming it live, so that we know exactly the value. And then I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be having their calculators or their phones ready, and they'll be inputting, okay, so if the value is this, how much am I going to get? Money. So yeah, pioneers. I know. See, look, think of that vision, okay, and hold on. 1 month, 1 more month. Come on. Look, 28 days will come quick. 31 days in January. It looked very, very, very long, but look at it. Yeah, it's here, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's hold on. Let's hold on. Tomorrow is 31st, and then the next day. Okay, so someone said, one sec. I feel what you mean, Manlo. Okay, so let me see. So we got some news on what do you call it? So for those of you who are watching and you are not yet on the Pi WhatsApp that we created, let me see if I can drop you the link. You need to be on because we share a lot of information also on there. Okay, if you go to the YouTube app, okay, on you go to YouTube and you go to the community section. Let me see. Let me just go there right now, and then I will drop the link also here for you guys to get access to. Every person is invited. Okay, we have about 11 members who are already on it, and they are really enjoying it. They are getting all the latest information, and later on, once we increase and go further, I'm going to be bringing in the likes of Patreon. Patreon will be the group that will get the special info regarding like various opportunities, just something extra, and then I'm also hoping once mainnet comes, I'm hoping to have some hoppers mercs, very nice ones. You will really love it. I've already thought of some very nice ideas that can help with that, so that I'll give it to all the other people who are joining on there, and for all the loyal hoppers who have been with me, and they really pushed all the hoppers. They push the content out to make sure that every person is getting their hands on this and making sure it is thriving and making sure that our numbers are going up and up and up. And that's exactly what we want. So here's the number. Let me get it for you. 1 minute. Yeah. So I'm just going to copy it and I'll put it onto the comment section. And then you and everyone, please just click it. It links to, or it's an invite. Okay. It's a link invite to the WhatsApp group. Okay. Like I said, we are serious over there. We discuss, we try to help each other out as much as we can. Ahmed said, I have a lot of Pi coins and I'm excited with the launch. Pi Network, fingers crossed. I am patient. Yes. See, we have to be patient, guys. Okay, let's be patient. I mean, temporarily, tempest would rise up and all, but we'll rise up and all. So let's just gather ourselves. Let's just keep pushing. 1 more month. Come on, guys. Come on. We only have till March. After March, you can say whatever you want to say. But till then, let's give the benefit of the doubt. They are still within the goalpost, okay? And they are working. So let's give the Pi Core team all the benefit of the doubt. Let's give them some breathing space, okay? So we have Shane. Okay, so Shane says he dropped this on the WhatsApp group, an emoji of oh my god, and then okay, George Peck, who said it's a big scam. No, George, I understand where you're coming from, but let's wait until March to make such declaration. Okay, I understand what you mean, but let's wait until March. Once March comes, if the open net is not yet in, I will be the first to say that it's a scam. Okay, but until now, let's keep the faith. I'm pretty sure they had an idea. They knew this was going to come. The backlash will not everybody's going to take it. Those who have not yet passed their KYC will be very happy that they have at least 1 more month to go. But for those who have passed the KYC and who have tried to get in touch with their downline, and for some reason they haven't been successful, this would look like a big delay to them. Okay, now if we've been able to hold on for 6 years or 7 years, yeah. So George says, good luck all, I'm out of this scam. Come on, George, let's not give up. Okay, let's not give up. You don't have to do anything. How about this, George? Just don't mine anymore. Okay, you don't have to tap it. If you've passed your KYC and everything, just don't open that app. Okay, just leave it there. Getting closer to March, you don't have to even go. Use the link WhatsApp, the one that I provided up here. Come onto the Pi network, and when it's getting to that time, all you have to do is just have a look. Is it working anyway? And if you see the green light there, then you can pick your phone, get your wallet, come on here, and then you can do whatever you want to do with your Pi coins. Okay, whether if you want to sell it or you want to join in with a team and work together to make sure that the Pi value stays up. Okay, but they are still within the goalpost. Let's not run them out yet. Okay, let's not run them out yet. The benefit of the doubt, they've said it countless times that the first quarter of the year, March, and they've stated it over and over and over again. Now, I would have loved them to proceed along and the KYC and everything, but the Pi core team also have plans. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving them that straw, that end to keep going. At the end of the day, by March, the rope will finish. Okay, and then we'll be able to give our final verdict on some of these things. But until then, let's just hope. Hope is all that we have. Let's hold on to it. Okay, let's hold on to it. Let's not rug it out yet. Don't let anger or frustration cause you to delete your account or throw your phone somewhere or something. There are those who had similar encounters, especially with the likes of Bitcoin. They didn't see the value of it as at that time because it looked like it wasn't really amounting to anything. Some asked their girlfriends to throw away their computers which had 400 Bitcoins, and the girl gladly did. If you are begging me to throw your computer away, okay. So she did. And today, 400 Bitcoin, yeah, that was a millionaire. He would have been a millionaire or something thereabout. But it's all chucked away. And now he's suing he's not suing the girlfriend because he can't sue her because she only did what you asked. Plus, he's suing the dumpster, the dumping grounds, for not giving him the right to dig and look for his Bitcoin. I mean, if it's been 5, 6, 7 years, I don't think that hard drive is in any condition to function and give you your Bitcoin. It's forever gone. So yeah, the same with Pi coins. Come on, let's not rug them out. Let's not put them under the rug. Let's hold on. Okay, let's give them the benefit of that. Like I said, the news is yet to even hit. Please share and subscribe as much as you can. We need to get all this information out there to pioneers, okay, so as not to have a misunderstanding of what the Pi core team is saying. They said the grace period is not in any way related with the open mainnet. Okay, the open mainnet is separate, is different, and it could come before the grace period even ends, or it could come within the first quarter, which is still at the end of the March. So please, once after this show, share as you did with the previous one that I made. It really hit. It's going like 1 point something thousand views. I know we can do even better with it. I've pushed it with some couple of ads to make it go even further because we're trying to get the watch hours coming in, get it done, get monetized, start bringing in the merch, start distributing some of the merch to faithful, loyal hoppers, okay, so that we can build this community together. And then on mainnet by March, you and I, we will be smiling. Let's hope and pray that the value is worth the wait. Okay, it's worth the wait. Because if it comes in, like I said, if it comes in, and a big thank you to the PyCore team. First and foremost, thank you to the PyCore team for all that they are doing. I understand that it's not an easy task to do. There's a whole lot of technicalities that goes on with this, and even preparation towards mainnet. Secondly, I would love if you could tell us prior to the opening mainnet, tell us in plenty of time to hype this to on social medias, on other platforms, get the word out there, even on live, for all those who are not yet crypto into that, they're not into crypto that much, so that we can be able to broadcast and advertise for Pi network to get more traction and get more traffic during the mainnet. Because on mainnet date, a lot of people are going to be online. And also one other thing, and a very important thing, I would love the PyCore team, please, PyCore team, if you're listening, if you're watching, please, it will be very, very good if you guys can come in and let us know about partnership, okay? Let's know the major partners that have come on board with the PyCore team or with the Pi network. That way we can put it out there, and that's going to be another form of traction to pull more pioneers in a sense, or more pioneers to come on and get their KYC done. It's also going to attract more investors, knowing that there are big players that are on our side or waiting for the mainnet to come and jump on board to use the Pi coins as a means of payment. Okay, with the likes of big Amazon or Temu or any other company that has reached out, let us know. Okay, let us know so that we can use it. And also the communication lines, come on, open them, make them very accessible. Let's get the information coming in very, very fast. Now, the other thing I want to say a big thank you, the fact that you guys are allowing all pioneers, all those who have migrated onto the main, done their full migration, to have to have the opportunity to get access to 6 months of mining prior to our migration. The Picoins that we mined 6 months prior to that, having the access to it is really going to really help. A lot of us can be able to put those kind of monies into lockups to triple and double and keep the scarcity going. Which if depending on how much I get, I think I might be thinking along that line, or I might use that one and then just lock up whichever one that I have. And I know for sure on mainnet, when mainnet comes, a lot of people will still even lock up their okay. So Mail says open mainnet value $30. Oh well, even if it started at $30, I would still not be phased. I'm not the type who's crazy, really going crazy about the price. Of course, I would like it to be high. If it starts at 30, that would be great. And I know it's going to go up even more. So yeah, if it gets to 100, even if Picoin hits like starts at $100 per Picoin, I'm still happy. Because then if you exchange 100, that's good money in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion, I'm not saying is ideal for everybody, but in my opinion, yeah, if the Pi price starts somewhere $30, because if you aim at even exchanging, let's say 400 Pi coins, and it's starting at 30, that is $12,000. Yeah, $12,000. $12,000 can do a lot. Yeah, it can really do a lot, depending on where you're coming from and the way you manage your money and how you spend it. So, this is it starting at 30. So if it starts somewhere 30 and hits like 100 and thereabout and it stabilizes, if you exchange 400 Pi coins, that's 40,000. If pi happens to hit at 100, at 1,000, the value hits at 1,000 for one pi coins, and you exchange your 400 pi coins, that's 400,000 US dollars for the 400 pi coins. And I think that's a good feat. That's a good amount to put down for a mortgage, help you clear your mortgage quick and other payments. And once you're financially free, your mind is clear to be able to think up ideas, to be able to come up with solutions to things that will further increase your portfolio for getting more money. All this and more, we will talk about it. All this and more, when the time comes, we'll come up with not just talking about it, but meeting up. I would love to meet up with the Pi Network community in UK, the Pi Network community in Indonesia, the Pi Network community in China, the Pi Network community in Nigeria, in Ghana, in South Africa. It will be a special. I want it to be a special. It will be a special collaboration and a special linkage or link up. So we'll be able to learn and see how the Pi Network is changing the people in all these areas. If you go to South Africa, how is Pi Network changing them? If you go to the likes of America, how are they maximizing the Pi Network usage? After mainnet, if the value is sitting comfortably, even if it's sitting at $200. For $200, it all depends on you. If the Pi Network opens up and the value hits somewhere 200, 200, and if you are someone who is not really keen on that much, but 200, and if you're able to do even 500 Pi coins, that's 100,000 US dollars. Of course, you can wait for it to further go up. If it hits somewhere 3,000, hallelujah, we are made. If it hits $3,000, okay, ladies and gentlemen, and you're able to, and you're able to exchange just 500 Pi coins, that is 1.5 million US dollars. Now that's good money. I don't know about you, but that's good money. 1.5 million US dollars. How could you even spend it? And don't tell me you're going to buy a car, please. Anybody who comes onto my platform and says the first thing I'm going to do is buy a car, I'll kick you out immediately. I'll remove you from this place. We have to be sharp, able, thinking people capable of financial freedom and thinking on that level. All hoppers are sharp. You got to be sharp. Come on. You don't wait for 4 years just to go and buy a car. Like, come on. Invest properly and use the interest and the dividends based on that to make that purchase of the car. That way it doesn't affect your initial capital, but rather it's maximization of it. Look, there's a lot that we're going to learn. I'm telling you guys, there are some plans. Let's just wait 2 more months. Let's pray that God grants us the strength, okay, to be able to keep living till that time, when that time comes, so that we're able to participate and engage actively, okay, with the Pi Network to be able to maximize our profits. And this is not financial advice, okay? This is for the purposes of YouTube. This is not financial advice. This is me having a conversation with wonderful hoppers, okay? Wonderful hoppers who will stick with me to the very end on this. Now, the final call, ladies and gentlemen, for anybody to come on here and let me know what their take is. We have Afum on here. Is here. Afum Ima from Ghana. We have Mills. Mills, where are you from? Let us know where you're from, so I can give some shout out. Ahmed is here. Ahmed is here. So it says Pi Network won't rely on individuals. So let me just put Ahmed's one more of Ahmed's message. Ahmed said the Pi Network won't rely on individuals. So we are as a community, as pioneers. So let's wait for other pioneers. Get to get their KYC and build our network stronger and stronger. Exactly. See, I agree with what Ahmed is saying. What makes Pi Network is the people, is the pioneers. Without you and me and every other person who have done properly their KYC to be on, the Pi Network fails to be a network. Okay, it is a network because of the people within the network, and the people within the network make up the network. The Pi Core team is just kind of like a one aspect of it. The central, most influential force is the Pi Network community, and that's why we have specific people who are like myself, who have decided to put my face on, don't hide from the camera and say, look, this is what we are offering. This is what we can, the potential that we can move this to into, and let's embark on this and let's make it big. Okay, let's make it big. Let's make it rhyme all over the world. Let people understand that we are here to stay. We are here to learn. We are here to embark. We are here to improve, and we are here to get going as much as we can. Okay, so let's not forget, this is what we need to do. Let's gear up as pioneers and get out there and cause changes. Okay, and let's cause changes. Please don't feel like you this whole thing is a scam. No, Pi Network is not a scam. Okay, nobody will do such a scam for all these years and still want to push on this. No, for this long, no, that's not going to happen. You can see from the way they are pushing, even for them to push the date, the deadline far, they knew what this meant. Okay, it's a very big blow, very big blow. But true pioneers will stay true. Okay, we only have, look, I said by March, if they come up with another story, then we can 100% confidently say yes. But please, pioneers, Pi Network is there because of you and me. We make up the Pi Network, so let's stick together. Okay, let's stick together. Now, I'm going to quickly run through the messages that I read earlier on to see if I missed anything. I don't think I missed anything, but I want to quickly run through if there's any vital information which I missed or need to tell you. And if there is not, then since nobody is coming on here to join me to say what they think or what they think about the KYC deadline extension, okay, we always say silence means consent. So I will say your silence not coming on here means you're in agreement with the extension, unless otherwise stated. So if so, then you come online, and then tell me why you think so or what's your decision. You don't have to come and show your face. Don't worry. Just click on the link and then come aboard, talk for a few minutes, and that's it. Okay, because I'll be ending it shortly. But let's quickly have a look through. I'm just going to quickly look through the mainnet. Let me see. 1 minute. Yeah, let me present it here. So it says share screen. Let's see. Maybe it might work, maybe it might not. Okay, so specifically is just to share this. Okay. Okay, so boom. So I guess you guys can see. Can you guys see? Okay, let me see. Yes, okay, so you can see it too, the same way I can. So it's just like a quick run through to see if there. So just to hit on the key, things that they mentioned. Okay, like the first one, and you can see some highlighted items here. Let me see if I can enlarge this for you. Yeah, it should work now. You know, I have an external one next to me, so it helps me to be able to bring it up close to you. So yeah, so the grace period deadline from January 31st all the way to February 28th, 2025. KYC, mainnet migration, independence of open network. Yeah, so this one I said, note that the grace period is independent of open network timing. It is possible for open network to launch before or after the grace period ends, and the grace period rules will remain the same regardless. Okay, the grace period is going to remain the same regardless. And then they made mention of what does this extension mean. So it just means that people should submit and finish their KYC before by February 28th, and also that the grace period rules remain unchanged. If you fail to complete KYC or mainnet migration within the grace period, you risk forfeiting most of your mobile balance, except for Pi mined. So, you need to highlight that bit, except for Pi that had been mined 6 months before migration. So Pi that was mined 6 months before migration is going to come to your pocket. So I hope it was quite a lot that you mined. Don't forget. So that means more Pi coins come into our pockets, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not going to just get 1,000 something. I should be probably getting 1,000, or maybe it would be nice if literally I get like 2,000. Oh my goodness, that would be so good. That would be so good. Yeah, it will be so good. Oh, that would be very nice if I manage to get my hands on even 2,000. But let me see. When did I migrate? I think I had literally added quite a number of because when I came on, I was very active with bringing people on board. So if at that time I mined quite a lot with them, or they helped me to mine somewhere within 1,000 or 2,000, oh, that'd be very nice. That would raise my Pi coins to somewhere about 3,000. And the fact that I'm a Pi node user, and the fact that I've been using well, that would be very nice. Anyway, that would be very, very nice. So why extend the grace period? Yeah, so they said first one is for inclusivity and fairness, which is good. And then further remedy for corner cases. Now, the corner cases basically was talking about cases by giving them more time to complete. Those who are having issues with overall remedy for those in specific cases by giving them more time, okay, without expending too much additional resources. And then also for preparing for open network. So basically, the reason why they are giving more is also to prepare additional preparation for allowing more pioneers to complete KYC. Because the more KYC, see, that's the thing. This is one of the reasons why I say the Pi network will have a good value. Okay, because there's a lot that that is at stake in terms of the fact that they did a thorough they did a thorough KYC of its members. So we have about 11 active members on the Pi network who literally have KYC'd. None other network has this. So based on that, it will raise the value up, to raise the value up. MML says, Mail says, I am ready, just waiting my KYC. Okay, hold on. Lockup as part of my coins. 1,000 Pi coins. Get 1,000 Pi coins. I'm just waiting what will happen. That's good. So yeah, preparing for open network, addressing potential questions. So this is them addressing potential questions. And the Pi core team, they said, does this extension affect open network launch? And the answer, they put it there. See, they answered it. No, it doesn't affect the launch date. This does not delay So one, it doesn't delay, neither does it affect the open launch date. Okay. The open network is still on track for Q1 25. The grace period and open network timing are independent. So that's positive news for us. What happens if I miss the new grace period? If you miss the new grace period, that's it. Bye bye. Yeah, you just lose your money. I'm sure when it comes to them taking away that money to go quick, because a lot of people have been bashing them for the fact that they've not kept to the time. So if by February you've not done your KYC, ladies and gentlemen, I think you will fly faster than a rocket going to the moon. They will kick you. For all the insult that they've endured, for all the words that people have said towards them, I think it will be very interesting to see how. By the way, they said it's not gonna be like they'll throw away the coin. They said they will just use that whatever those people lost, they'll just put it in for mining, and then we the KYC ones will jump on it. Of course, now bring that money down home. Yes, we will be mining. Me, I'll be mining. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be mining. 100%. I'll be there on my node. I'll be there on my phone. I'll be everywhere claiming that money. And if that money hits, if the Picoin starts, ladies and gentlemen, at $100, Father, you don't worry. We will get there. We shall cross. So just a quick one, and then that's us. How much additional time has been added to the grace period? So a total of 2 additional months. Of course, the December and then December, then January. In a sense, for me, I think it's more than 2. This is 3 months. Because December 2024, January, and then February. So that's an extra 1 month added. So nobody has any excuse on February. Like, you cannot come and give us any other excuse. And I don't think they will accept anyone coming in with some story to say, oh, I was here and I did this. No. Why is the grace period important? We already know why it's important: to identify people, allowing time to migrate while incentivizing progress. And that's the one I think that I really wanted to hit on. They need the Pi Core team. If you're watching me, please, let us know how much you are giving for those who are mining, using the node, how much that has been allocated to them. It would be nice if we got to know the figures, so that we can get going with this. Also, to support network utility and growth, which is a very key thing. The network security, network utility and growth is very key for the value of Pi coin. And this bit is where everybody, including you and me, we need to be proactive. We have to be 100% investment. My take is this: based on the what do you call it? What's the name? All these DApps, they need to be vetted. Yes. So once they are vetted by the core team and they have been given the green light, especially with Pi What You Got, I'm encouraging everybody, please, let's patronize that app. Pi What You Got, where Pi the freelancer one. Let these be very let's embark on these apps. For me, that's my take. The map of Pi is also a very good one to give you give us an idea of where each and every pioneer or merchant or business that accept Pi coin is globally. So you can look for the places, for example, restaurants, hotels, all these other things, especially for luxury, relaxation and all that. You can go in, make your Pi coin payment, and then go and get yourself a nice holiday, 5-day holiday, 3-day holiday somewhere. Relax a little bit and then restructure. You can come on Hops Global. Look, I'm telling you, there's so much that once mainnet comes, after mainnet, the planning begins. And help me to push this channel to somewhere about over 50,000. I am doing the best I can to push it, but I can't do it alone. I need you guys to give me a hand. Okay, give me a hand. Let's push this all the way to the very top. Let's push this all the way to the very top, because it's going to really, really count, so that we'll be able to get people out there. Like I said, putting ourselves on the global scale is going to really help this network. Okay, it's going to really help this network because if the likes of CNN, all these other major news agencies are able to come in like, okay, the PICOR team in Indonesia gave a donation of blah 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 to the cancer research in this region, that's going to pull attention for us. The PICOR team in Nigeria, in this region of Nigeria or that region of Nigeria or that state, have donated so and so amount of Pi coins towards the education of its youth and in this region. That is also going to push us into the limelight. People are going to all of a sudden like, what is this Pi coin? And we've heard of it. They are doing donations. They are engaging in with the youth. They are building renewable energy resources in Nigeria for electricity. They are building renewable energy resources for Ghana. In this area, they are providing this. They are doing this, providing pharmaceuticals for communities that are deprived, that are suffering from with major diseases. There are some communities that doesn't even have antibiotics access. You could organize a medical medical session, free health screenings for communities so that we can screen them for health and medical. I know there are a lot of different employers and works within the Pi community as a whole. It's not just us using it, but we can come together, and based on that, we're able to help communities as pioneers, helping the network to be able to advertise. Now, let's not forget, if the Pi network does good, then you also do good, because then that Pi coin that you have in your wallet is going to be worth a lot. It's going to be worth a lot. So we have work to do. I'm not going to lie, we have work to do. Oh, Bongo's case, KYC. Let's see what it's saying. It says KYC. Hold on. KYC period notes. Together, we are building something truly revolutionary. Take these final steps as a unified network towards one sec. Okay, hold on. I have to go on here. Yeah, the final thoughts. Okay, so the final thoughts is the additional time provided by this extension is another step towards ensuring that more pioneers have the opportunity to fully participate in the Pi network ecosystem. Yes, because we need all verified KYC people using the ecosystem. Literally, I'll be very happy if I can buy stuff, and not just that. Like I said, donation, joining hands, putting out towards cancer research and all these other relevant things. If we're really going to place us on the global scale, we will be the first network that are ever embarking on such a feat, and it doesn't matter however small it might be. We could use whatever money we are generating to buy books, storybooks. It would go towards the building or the construction of clean drinking water for certain communities in certain areas, to be able to help facilitate and push us to the very limit or the very level where we need to be. And this is exactly what we need. This is exactly what we need, so that we'll be able to affect companies. We're going to be able to affect lives, okay, which other cryptocurrencies are not even concerned with. And this is what's going to give us that value that we need. So everybody will be like, oh, this network is literally pushing left, right, center. Wherever they go, they are making waves. Wherever they go, they are causing changes. Not just tangible changes, tangible changes. And we can start from the communities. And you don't have to even put in that much. And this is one of the things I really want to embark on. Okay. So for example, I can travel to Ghana, meet up with some Pi community, in there. We travel to the north of Ghana, let's say, for example, the upper east region or the upper west region or the central or western or whichever corridor of Ghana, especially the places where the deprivation of water, accessible clean drinking water. Some of these governments, I don't even want to go there. You all know, especially the ones from Africa. Some of the governments are really not helping. 21st century people still drink from river bodies with all kinds of parasites and left, right, center, you name it, causing elephantiasis and all these. Yes, I do have a Telegram account. So Mel said, do you have a Telegram handle? Yes, I do. I have one towards, let me see. I think I created a channel over there. Although the way I thought it was going to come out, I thought you could interact with the people, but obviously not. But that reminds me, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, subscribe, because see, we are coming. The Pi, they will not see what is going to hit them. Once Pi Core team or once Pi Network starts, and we hit the ground and we are running with this. I need you guys who are watching me, everybody. We are changing the whole scope. And I'm not talking about buying things and buying. No. We are going to the community, the very grassroots, the places that need. We can start with Africa, okay? Clean drinking water. That's number one. Okay, Africa, Asia, wherever people need help. There are those who are waiting to have cancer operations done, but because of lack of capital, they cannot. But if we, with our little quotas, can contribute, join together, go to these places, and cause a change in the life. This is a tangible, life-changing things. I'm telling you, the whole industry is going to change. The whole industry is going to change, and it's going to be transformed. I'm telling you, it's going to be transformed. Now, let me look for that Telegram. So I do have Telegram, but I have two that I've created. Okay, one is called the Bible Stories, and if you're here, you already know I do create animation for kids. Okay, Bible animation for kids. Although for a while I've not been able to, because I get charged. You get charged. You have to pay everywhere you go. Even for editing software, you have to put down some cash. So I'm like, all right, cool. But sometimes because Pi Network is literally on the top of the list, I'm like, let me just focus on Pi Network with you guys, and that's why I've halted the creation of the Bible Story. But I'm creating, there's another channel which is coming, and I'm creating materials for that channel. It's a very interesting thing, and those on the WhatsApp, they will be the first to probably get a snippet of it. So if you want to know more about that, make sure you are on the WhatsApp. The invite is on this chat. Just go through it, tap it, you come on immediately. Now, the other one that I've created here is called if you go on Telegram and you search for financial freedom via crypto, that's the name. Okay, financial freedom via crypto. So I drop every now and then. I'm on it right now. You can see. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah. So you can see over here. You can go on there right now. There are about 8 subscribers right now. But any other person can also go in on there. So financial freedom via crypto. That's the name. You can go on there. I'll be sharing gems. I'll be sharing my ideas towards financial. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people. Okay. Oh no, okay, that's not the one. So yeah. So you can go on here, you can listen, join if you can. You can join if you can. And then once I drop some gem, because there's a lot. There are ways that we can use to maximize our Pi coins. I'm talking about proper investment. See, and I want to raise a team of pioneers who are capable of making transformative. So Isaac Fitness Solution, or can I get your WhatsApp link? Yeah, so the WhatsApp link, I've already dropped the WhatsApp link onto this platform, onto the chat session. Just scroll up, you see it there. But if you can't see it, let me see. Maybe I will just drop it again. 1 minute. So together. Yeah. So let me just read the last bit of the news for the Pi Network. What it said: together we are building something truly revolutionary. Let's take these final steps as a unified network to prepare for open network. How exciting will it be, ladies and gentlemen, if we embark on such projects as I said, and then we have the likes of Sir Nicholas Kokolis coming in to support us in terms of whether he's supporting us by his presence or he's going to talk about whatever we are doing, or he's going to embark on something like, for example, engaging or coming with us to, to these locations to drill clean drinking water for kids. See, that is beautiful. Probably will cost about maybe few millions in the local currencies of these countries, and which will be very easy for us to provide once we come together. And we can start one at a time. You don't have to be over the top. Everything is going to be documented. I'll make sure I'm documenting everything, and I'll be bringing it, posting it on our on Hops Global, and with the help of you guys, we'll push everything out. And of course, I'll be trying my very best to get news agencies to cover some of these things and say this is what we can do as a cryptocurrency group or pioneers. And then before you know it, word is going to spread. The Pi community in Ghana, the Pi community in Nigeria, the Pi community in all these other places will so let me see, Mills, Mills, okay, Mills, hold on, do I have more people coming on? So yeah, so we're gonna have all these, and for me that it's one of the most important things for me, it's one of the most important things for me that we embark on this. And I'm not saying any other person cannot. Yeah. So Mills. Yeah, I just sent you a hola on your Telegram. Okay. Yeah. So Isaac, the WhatsApp group link. I think I've already given it out, but for your sake, I'll just try and see if I can get it. Anyway, so I'm going to stop sharing here. And all right. Just a minute. Hold on. Where is it? Yep. So if you go on my Pi community section, okay, which I'm going there myself, I'll grab it for you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Mills, I am Hops for real. What's up? Okay, one sec. Here we go. Oh, I'm trying to copy this WhatsApp link. So like I said, the WhatsApp is for serious pioneers to come in and we communicate. So I'm going to drop this for Isaac. Okay, so Isaac, this is the WhatsApp link. One more time, I'm going to put it on here. I was waiting for somebody. Is there anyone who wants to come online and have a quick talk before we bring this whole thing to an end? I mean, at this point, I'll just have to do about 2 hours. We've done an hour and 49 minutes. We have 10 more minutes to go. Okay, 10 more minutes to go. And the remaining minutes, I'm just going to be talking about some few ideas about what we can do, especially after mainnet. Okay, after mainnet, how can I maximize my Pi coins in order for it to generate a revenue or continuous flow of money or cash, or how can I invest properly or profitably with my Pi coins? Now, this is how I will go about it, okay? And I'm telling you guys, I'm sharing it. This is just one of it, okay? There's plenty. Now, once I get monetized and Patreon and everything, I would like all of you guys to come in Patreon, come in as patrons, because we'll be sharing nuggets and I'll be teaching more, okay? But this is for everybody. So the first thing that I would do, okay, in terms of investment wise, and this is not advertising for any platform or whatever, no, but for those who have been following me for a while, I'm pretty sure you've heard me talk about this before. Now, one thing that I very much am back on, or I'm really much interested in, is financial freedom, okay? When I say financial freedom, what do I mean financial freedom? Financial freedom basically means you putting in certain steps, okay, down so that your money, your financial assets will be able to make more money for you. And then somebody say, how can I do that? And what I mean is you put in certain systems or in place where even when you're sleeping, you're making more money. You don't have to work. It's called smart work, okay? You work smart, not hard. Okay, let the mind work more than the body. So let the mind let the mind work more than the body, okay? And how can you do that? Very simple, okay? Now, mainnet comes in March. Let's say March, okay, because that's the end of the first quarter as stated by the Pi Core team. Now, this is a peradventure, okay? If the Pi value comes in close to GCV value on mainnet, which is 314,159 US dollars, that means automatically majority of pioneers are going to be millionaires. Okay, they are going to be millionaires because we have 5% of total pioneers in the ranges of 1,000 to 5,000 Pi coins. If that comes in the GC value of 314,159 stays, that means that we are rich, very rich. You probably will need just about maybe 10 Pi coins to survive you and your entire family, basically. Oh, Ivan is in the house. Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know Ivan is from America, okay? Ivan is from America. He's a very big time brother. He's always here. Now I'm gonna bring Ivan on. Ivan is always coming on. Hey, brother.
Great day. Greetings and prosperity, Hops. I don't know about that big time. It's optimistic mindset. I guess we only as big as we like to be. If our mind said that we are small, then that's what we are. We're small. But if we say we big or huge, that's what we are, right? Or we're growing to that, right? So that's the potential. But greatly appreciate you, Hops. How are you today? How is everything going well?
Yeah, it's good. I don't know if you read the topic. Yeah. So basically, yeah, we had the news, about the extension.
Wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah. So a lot of some pioneers don't take it lightly, which I understand. Others also are happy because then it gives them the opportunity to be able to pass their KYC and other stuff, which they are also happy. So it's kind of like a dividing. It's kind of like a dividing between two. It divides the pioneers into two in a sense. On the right are those that are happy, and then on the left are those that are frustrated that or kind of like saying this is a scam. They've been doing this. Anytime they say this, then they extend it a little bit further. So basically, that's what we've been talking about, and we've gone through the information that have been provided by a very in-depth analysis by the Pi core team as to why they are doing this, and I was just saying that they are within they are still within the goalpost, meaning that they gave us a period of the first quarter of the year, January to March. So what within that period, whatever they do, it's allowed. And secondly, they even emphatically stated it within the explanation as to why things were. And I mean, I came in when I heard the news, or when I got the news this evening, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait till morning before I come and do a publication. I want to be the first to come out here and speak to pioneers about this. Let's die tempers down, and then after that we can communicate. Okay, and that's why I'm here. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I'm here.
But guess what?
So
guess what happens? Guess what happens? Guess what? Golden Part Pioneers. Guess what? Golden Pioneers. Hops. Everyone listening. Golden Star. Right knowledge. Mentors, that's what I call the people that is active in the Golden Star movement that I'm actively participating in and with, right?
Yes. What's the name of that company?
Aurora,
okay,
so it's called Waheni Love Ecosystem, right? So Waheni Rewards, Waheni Love Ecosystem.
No, I mean your company. Your company, the name of your company.
Oh, the name of so the name of our company is it's the PMT MLO Foundation. PMT MLO Foundation. The PMT stands for Peacemakers Team Mentoring Leveraging Opportunities.
All right.
And it's a foundation. Yeah. So so as I was saying, guess what? So not everyone is going to be happy and excited, and not everyone is going to be on board with whatever the core team does, because each project, there's always going to be disappointments, right? Because there's been many projects like this project as far as blockchain is concerned, to where and even if it's not blockchain, whenever there's a project, someone would say this is when we foresee that this stage is going to be done, and then there's always extensions that are put in place, or there's always extensions, and people having in their mind that, oh yeah, it's definitely going to happen in 6 months, and then when 6 months come, oh no, it's postponed, we need extension. And depending on what the project is, people don't complain, they just accept the extensions. But when it comes to blockchain technology, this project, this new market, this new space, the blockchain space, there's always in the projects, there's always there's always extensions. The team always going to fall short because there's so much unpredictable activities that happen in blockchain, and because whenever there's mainnet activities, you never know what type of bugs that you're going to run across. So you're never going to be able to meet the goals. So that's just accepted, right? But however, I'm not making excuses for them, and at the same time, I'm also just accepting that gives us more time to prepare for being prepared and being leveraged in the open network when the open network is officially launched, right? Because that's what we're supposed to be doing.
It's one of the things that the Pi core team did talk about, and I do understand that we are pushing at the end of the day for open network to kickstart in. Okay, now like I rightfully said, and let me just chip in out there, ladies and gentlemen. So Ivan is in America, I think Baltimore. Is it Baltimore? Yeah,
that's right. You got it. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So he's in Baltimore now. He's a pioneer with a goal, or he's looking to. He has a special company. His company that works similarly to Uber. If I'm right.
Well, that's one of That's
a delivery.
one of the
Yeah, so
aspects
that's one
in the
aspect
foundation.
of good. So what I'm trying to say is, Ivan is one of the few people who are literally looking beyond open mainnet. Okay, so after mainnet, what can he do, or what can be done to help facilitate with the network? And he's looking to incorporate the Pi network into his business, to be able to further push the agenda of a global network, and also eventually is going to increase the value of the coin and its utility wise. Okay, so for example, he could not only incorporate the payment into his business as using as a delivery for people, but also he could be potentially using the likes of PyMap to be able to deliver goods and services, or the service that the company provide to pioneers on the map. Okay, easy. Now that is going to help. For example, you could be delivering organic products from one pioneer to a restaurant that literally receives Pi coins. So he gets paid for his services, whichever both ways. Now this is a real life practical usage of the coin, and because of that and the activity that goes on, he being as a pioneer, he being as an entrepreneur, is definitely going to place him high above, and also going to increase the Pi coin. So basically, this is one of the few things that we can go into. And like I said, my goal, my vision is after mainnet to touch the different places around the world, to be able to help with kids when it comes to potable, accessible drinking water, pharmaceuticals, okay, give a provision of drugs, talking about antibiotics, talking about antiseptics, talking about gauze. I'm already in the health sector, so I know what I'm talking about, and me getting like doctors and nurses and the health professionals to have free medical screening in different various places, as long as they are available, why not? It's more than possible. So that is one of the things. And I do understand after mainnet, a lot of people need, like for example, money, fiat currency, to be able to initially, okay, make payments or clear some debts, because like I said, a man who has no debt on his head is able to think clearly, or a woman who has no debt on his head is able to function and think clearly, because then you're able to plan properly towards setting goals and arranging yourself, positioning yourself right in the places which you need to.
That's
now,
true.
So Ivan, before you even come in, I was talking with the group, or all the hoppers who are listening and the pioneers who are listening, regarding one of the few things which I wanted to tell them. Now, sorry about not continuing with that, but let me quickly finish it, and then and then Ivan will chip in with how things are going in America, okay, regarding the Pi Network and his plans and stuff. So what I was saying is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a big fan of crypto already, but I'm also the exchange that I use is crypto.com. Okay, I use crypto.com as a means of exchange, as the exchange, my ideal exchange. Okay, I'm able to exchange my crypto to whichever other crypto, or crypto to British pounds, or whichever currency which I choose. Now, crypto.com has been an exchange that has been around with the likes of the big boys. Okay, when I say the big boys, I'm talking about the likes of KuCoin, Coinbase, Binance. Of course, Binance have limitations in some regions, but I don't have a problem with them. But I use crypto.com in Europe, and it works, and it's functioning, and it's good. So crypto.com produce their own token, okay, called the CRO. Now, what they do is the CRO, they have they have a collaboration with Visa, okay, to provide Visa cards with different brands and logo names to their clients, okay, to their clients, who patronize in CRO. Now, they have different cards or different Visa cards which they use. So, if, for example, if you have, if you make purchase of the CRO, which is their native token, the equivalent of £300,000. Now, let me put this right. This is not financial advice. This is me just telling you what I would do. Okay, it's not. I'm not telling you to do the same. So, just if you know, you know what I'm saying. So, if you make a purchase of if I make a purchase of £300,000 worth of that their token, their native token, what happens is, and I hold it or I stake it, okay, or I hold it for a period of 3 months, then I become eligible for the Obsidian card, which is one of the highest cards that they provide. Now, what makes this card so different? So that it comes as a Visa card, number one. Number two, I'll be using whatever money I spend on that with that Visa card is literally coming from my crypto, which is the CRO, which is affiliated to them. So let's say, for example, Pi Network starts in with the GCV value, and I am interested in such an adventure, or I'm interested in such a venture. Easy. Rather than me holding on my Pi coins and just watching fluctuations of the value here and there. No. What I would do is just a transfer of my Pi coins to this other coin. Now, the reason why I'm doing that, because the Pi Network developers or the Pi DApps have not yet developed onto such a level as the exchange have in terms of generation of its native token. Okay, and I'm only doing that because the company, in my opinion, is credible for me. Okay, it might not be for you, so it's don't take it the wrong way, but all I need is about maybe 2 Pi coins or 3 Pi coins to make that 300,000 thereabouts. And then I put it in, wait for 2-3 months, I get my Obsidian card. Now that card has perks. It gives me free airport lounge access globally with specific airport lounges as an Obsidian Metal card user. Number 2, it gives me free payment of Netflix and any other streaming services around. Number 3, it comes back with about, I think it's a 5%, and this information can be verified by you if you want. You can check it out. It gives me about, I think, 2.5% or thereabouts. I think maybe 5%. I'm not sure about the exact figure, but 5% cash back on any item that I buy, including also on top of that, it gives me a percentage. Now listen very carefully, a percentage of interest based on the CRO. What does that mean? So the main reason why they're saying 3 months of holding is basically just so you can stick or to increase the scarcity of the coin. Because if I buy £300,000 worth of, that is a huge amount of money, which is going to further increase the value of the what do you call it, the coin, the CRO, which will in turn also increase my stash and increase the whatever. So let's say, for example, if I do that, and let's say I can double that 300 to 600. Now, based on that 600, that's all I'm putting in there. Now, that 600 is going to be generating an interest on top of it at a rate of, I think, 0. You know what? There's no need for me to. I always like to talk with facts, okay? And I don't beat about the bush. I'll just check. I'm going to log in on now, and I'll tell you the exact figure in terms of the interest, okay, and the cashback, so that it's not going to be me talking out of it could be a potential or could be, but I'm saying it is. This is the value. This is it. This is, and then you'll be able to have an idea of it exactly. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Now, also, just so you know, there have been some restrictions, or especially if you're in the UK, the government is trying to come up with means of getting their hands on some of your money. Ivan, it's so people are trying to run away from the fiat market, but then the fiat market is chasing them right into the crypto. It's just to make any sense. I'm like, the main reason why we created cryptocurrency is to make it borderless and also not having to pay money to somebody who literally did not help you to access it in any way. But now they're trying to bring rules and regulations, trying to get in on some of the profit. I'm like, I'm not going to make £5 million and then pay 41% of it to somebody just to take it away. I'm like, really? Nah.
So that's the whole reason why they have to regulate it, so that they can in some way at least have a door to where they can, or a window to where they can reach their hand in to where you hold your funds. So however, what happens is, even more importantly, what happens is, keep it in mind, the reality is not everyone's tax liability is the same, right? It's about what you, it's always about, it's our own responsibility, and it's about what we all supposed to research and know about what it is that we're supposed to do with our value, right? And know about the verbiage that we're supposed to use whenever we are to be active in, as people say, financial activities, right? um, and and it's there's always not ways around not having to pay taxes, but there's always the lawful way in there's always the lawful way in not having the responsibility, right, nor the obligation to have to be taxed, right? I'll just say that, so and one of the ways is what you is also what you say. Like, so if you're saying that you're looking for interest in you from your value, then you're using verbiage that allows you to be taxed. But if you're saying you're putting your value to work to back global movement, your value, and that's why these platforms, these exchanges on blockchain especially, they say that we are rewarded. We're not given interest, we are rewarded. Now some of the platforms are kind of like changing to include interest, like in as an option, but it's at the initially, right, the bottom line initially is we're always being rewarded. You're rewarded for your value, for your active participation in whatever the project, whatever the platform is offering you, and your value from you putting that value to work, you are rewarded in return in whatever asset that they're going to reward you in. And then whether or not you decide to go back into fiat, then that becomes your burden, to where you are then having to pay taxes because you went back into fiat, a depreciating asset that belongs to the government, to the agents.
So one thing I want to say before, let me give some quick shout out. One of my very good friends is in here. GH Gossip, he's on the comment section. GH Gossip. So GH Gossip, that's the name of his YouTube account. He's a very good friend of mine. He really pushes me, like, in terms of he's always pushing my channel on his channel so that he gets all his subscribers to come. So please, if you're here, hoppers, come on, please jump in on GH Gossip. He brings in the latest information regarding news, all those in Nigeria. Please jump on there and subscribe to him. Let's push him up to the same way he is always pushing me up on his channel. Hello, Albert. Thank you.
That's on YouTube.
Thank you for turning up. Yes,
He's
he's
on
on YouTube.
YouTube. Hops. GH Gossip. His channel is called GH Gossip.
Yeah, GH. So just GH, like
Mm-hmm.
GH for Ghana, and then the
Mm-hmm.
last is GOSSIP. So GH
Mm-hmm.
Gossip. So please, and he's watching right now. Well, he just
All
sent a
right.
message on there. He's like, I'm watching right now. So
I'm
I've
gonna go
gotten the
join him.
information. Yeah, I've
I'll go
gotten the
join him.
information. Oh, thank you. So Albert, that's one subscriber, and please let's go there. Let's subscribe. Let's subscribe to Albert GH Gossip. All hoppers jump on there now. Thank you so much for watching, Albert. Albert is here. He's watching live. Every now when I get a chance, I go on to his channel and I jump in just as Ivan is doing today, and and the topics are very interesting and I love it, and we get going. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said to you, I always bring you the most important content and the up-to-date one. Now, this is the obsidian card, and I'm going to read. Okay, apparently they've even increased the value. Now, the last time I read, I got the information regarding the crypto.com CRO and all that stuff. The initial amount that you needed to make for the purchasing of this card, or to be able to obtain the card, was 300,000 US, 300,000 pounds worth of CRO. Okay, as stake before you can be able to get your hands on this card. It's a black metal card, but once you show it in the airport lounge, you get access to the lounge. But let me take my time and break it down for you. Now, like I said, this is not financial advice. This is what I would do, okay, when I get my hands on my Pi coins, where the value, the GCV value is hitting and we are moving. Now, I would invest. Now, this is what I would do. You don't have to do it. Okay, this is not financial advice to anybody. This is just
That's right.
for the
You're not giving financial advice.
I'm not giving any financial advice. Let me repeat that again. This is not financial advice. But for 400,000 pounds, I'll put that amount of money in terms of whether it's Pi coins. From Pi coins, transfer it straight, not to fiat, but straight into CRO, into the crypto.com. Yeah, it can be done. Just equivalent. Boom, straight up. And I'll put it in and I'll make a purchase of the CRO, which is 400,000. Now, for 400,000, if I stake this for a period of 3 months with the CRO or with crypto.com, I'm getting a CRO reward on every spending. And how much? That is 6.5%. All right. Did you hear that? 6.5% rewards on every spending. So anytime I make a spend, anytime I use a card, the Visa card to make any purchase, I'm getting 6.5% rewards on it. Now, what does that mean? There's no monthly fee. Okay, there's no monthly fee, no limit. CRO rewards on travel spending is 10% for that card. Service benefits comes with it. Airport lounge, yes, with one guest. So that means myself and another guest, which I choose, can go with me, and we go to the airport lounge, and we're going to have access to that lounge because the person is with me and I have the obsidian card. Beautiful. So it's just like easy. You just be going like butter. So no need for any. Now, for all subscriptions, Spotify and Netflix, you're getting a permanent rebate. Do you ladies and gentlemen, do you have an understanding of what this means? Meaning, anytime you watch Netflix or anytime I make a purchase a payment, I get my money back. That's what it means. I get a rebate because I'm using that card. Now, priority support, yes. Anytime I need, in terms of services with the crypto.com, because I hold the obsidian card, I get priority support. Anytime I need help, assistance with anything within, I get that. Now, not only that, but you also get, so let's talk about fees and limits. Exclusive experience. Formula 1, UFC, football, and others. Yes, you get exclusive Man, this is just too much.
Mhm. And may I add some
Free,
value to?
yeah, free ATM. You also get free ATM withdrawals up to the value of £900. Now, this is if I decide to use a card to withdraw money, like real cash in my hands.
Mhm.
Now,
Which we
let's
want
not
to
forget,
stay away from.
yeah. Now, let's not forget, all this I'm talking about basically is me using an Obsidian card, okay? And although it looks like I'm spending my fiat currency, no, this is my crypto via crypto.com,
That's right.
the CR.
That's right.
Now, what I'm spending is going to be the interest that me purchasing that CRO using my Pi coins is what I'm literally using to do other things. So if you see me pay for a blender, if you see me pay for some item with the Obsidian Visa card, it's literally me using my interest that has been generated because I've bought CRO using my Pi coins to make that purchase. But that's not the only thing. Because I've made that purchase, I'm getting a rebate on all the items that I'm buying back to my CRO. So for any item I do, don't forget what he said. Any item I spend money on, I'm getting 6.5% back.
Mhm.
If you were to buy it with your other Visa card, whatever, you lose it. You lose the money gone. That's it. No rebate, not even 1%. But because Obsidian card, one more time again. Now let's look at this. For £400,000, if I'm getting a rebate of on every spending, 6.5% on every spending, and if I'm also getting the a monthly interest, okay, I'm getting Airports Lounge exclusive experience, £900 worth of withdrawal from ATM. ATM withdrawal cap is 9,000 per month. Aggregated top-up limit is 22,000, and you're getting the interest on it. Now I'm trying to get the interest value. Hold on.
And keep it in mind, Golden Star Pioneers, Hoppers, right? Everything that Hops is sharing with you, Emmanuel is sharing with you, you do your own research yourself, right? He's sharing whatever we're sharing, whatever he's sharing what he's excited, sharing his excitement for himself, and what he would do with his value, what he does with his value for himself. Do your own diligence,
Do
your own
your
research
own
for
diligence
yourself,
and do your
and
studies on
make
it.
make the
Do your
decision.
Yes, don't, like I said, this is not financial advice, so I'm not your financial advisor. I'm Hobbs, just happy to share some information. That's all. This is not financial advice to anybody. This is what I would do. Okay, this is what I would do once after mainnet comes. Now, based on all this that I've just said, now you would think
One
the
of the
Obsidian
options, Hops. one of the.
But the thing is, even they have one other card next to the Obsidian card, which they recently introduced. It's called a Prime. So if Obsidian card is offering this, ladies and gentlemen, you can have an idea what. Now let me just read to you what the Prime offers. Okay, for you to get your hands on a Prime card with the crypto.com exchange, okay, you need to make a purchase of £800,000 worth of CRO. 800. You are 200,000 to $1 million. Is it? Yeah. You are 200,000 pounds to $1 million. So if I'm going to put 800, which is probably if the GCV kicks in, probably like five Pi coins, maybe 10, I don't know, somewhere around that figure. You're getting 8% rewards on every spending. Did you hear that? If you make a purchase of a car using your interest that you generated on the CRO with crypto.com as a result of using your Pi coins, that literally means if the car is worth £40,000, you're getting 8% of that total amount back. Hello, hello. Are you listening? You see, this is what I
Ma-
mean. Your
May I add
money.
some value? May I add some? May I add some value, Hops?
Yeah,
Attempt
go
to,
on,
because
man.
you're doing, and you've done an awesome, amazing job, right? Sharing what you, the plans on what you yourself would do.
Hmm.
As far as for myself, my plans on what I would do with the value, right? I would say also Golden Star Pioneers, Hoppers, right? To keep in mind, there's other cards, right? We just came, Hops just came in at the top end, right? To just get you excited with the rewards that come at the top end. However, there's lower cards, right? And as a matter
Yeah,
of fact,
yeah,
so that
yeah.
you
The other
can
one.
so that you get all the rewards, because each card has its little rewards. I would say you can go through each tier, because there are certain reward, but don't stay in that card reward, because you have more value that you want to back the crypto.com ecosystem with, right? So
Yeah.
you just start at that lower card and just keep bumping yourself up, but you'll get those benefits of whatever the rewards, and you'll build in. And when it's all said and done, you'll have more. With using the same amount of value that you use, you have more rewards, but you still use the same amount that you was going to add anyway. But because you started at the lower tier and you went upward, you got all
Hmm.
the benefits and you got more rewards going up to where you
Absolutely.
really want to end up.
Absolutely. That is you have played it perfectly. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is just a snippet. Okay, this is just a snippet of what we are capable of doing in order to maximize our potential as pioneers. Every pioneer out there, okay, if you're watching me, once we go on mainnet, and I pray, I really, really, really pray that the GCV at least will be considered, okay, and it comes through. Now, in terms of dealing with fiat currency, okay, the Pi network dealing with fiat currency, if the value, like which someone said, well, it could come at $30, fine. I don't really have a problem with any whichever amount. Now, if it comes at 100,000, 30,000, then whichever value, or the GCV value, if it comes and it's repeatable, and then we have that amount, this is don't come and tell me I'm going to buy a car with that money.
Mm-mm,
Come on.
mm-mm.
I said it. If you come on here and you tell me I'm going to use my Pi coins to buy a car, I will kick you out. I'll just kick you out straight out, man. I'm telling you. Don't come in here and come and tell me, oh, I want to use it. I'll exchange it and get it. Like I said, every person have their own issues, one or the other. And I perfectly understand that you might need some fiat currency to help you with, let's say, paying off some immediate debt, which is fine. You know, payment of school tuition, payment of mortgage, payment of child support or child whatever, or payment of something very important, okay, which you need to settle as soon as possible. And like I said, no mind is clear as a mind that has no worries. When your mind is clear as a man, as a woman, and you are able to think clearly and know how to position yourself where your money is going to make more money for you. Okay, what are you going to do? And Ivan is here. The last time we went and I did an in-depth report on the potential things that we can go into as pioneers. Go look for that video. If you've not gone through my video list, it's a treasure. What word did they even call it? It's like a treasure cave
Treasure
full of
trove.
gold. Yeah, treasure trove, full of all the goodies, crypto wise. Okay, or especially Pi community or Pi network wise, and more are going to come. So you need to get in there and listen to literally every single thing, okay, because it is full and packed and ready for you and any other person who is on. Now, this is just one of the things, okay? More are there. There are more ways where you can input and arrange yourself in terms as a pioneer once you make after Pi open mainnet in March. So from March March, April, May, June, July, August, thereabout. Okay, you would have yourself a good portfolio ready to go. Good portfolio ready to go, ready to act, ready to get gears on, settle what the most important things, and then after that, you're jumping in onto the network. Now, you can be somebody who you can say, well, I'm not that good as an entrepreneur. I can't set up my business. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being an investor. There's nothing wrong with that. You can look for a potential something that you feel is that resonates with you, or goes well with you, and then jumping on that train. If you're somebody who's capable of a certain skill, there's nothing wrong with you coming in and using whatever skill that you've acquired to work and get progressive. Like, for example, for me, I'm good with my voice and other stuff, so I can do voiceovers for people and still make my pie worth and count. I could do animation. I'm already doing animation. Like I said, I'm already on a project which I'm about to launch very soon in terms of opening a new YouTube channel, which I know is going to be a good one, and I've already worked on it. I'm almost about to finish, and like I said, all those who are on the WhatsApp page will get the snippet of it. They are already there. Those who are already there and are watching me, they are very, very happy. They are very excited, and they are benefiting already with that WhatsApp page that was created. All of them, they come there. If those who have questions, they come in. They're able to communicate with each other, share ideas, and back on projects. These are some of the things that I want us to come on and do. And it's instant, it's good to go. And that is exactly what pioneers are supposed to do. Engaging in the ecosystem is key. Engaging in the ecosystem is key. That's why you have the likes of Ivan. Ivan is on his business is going to be booming. Aurora is going to be booming. I'm telling you, it's going to be booming, and we are going to be patronizing it.
And that's one of the divisions. The Aurora Transfer Service is one of the divisions in our PMTMLO Foundation. We have other aspects, other divisions, right? Our gift shop, then for all your gifting, home decor, all incense needs, right? Electronic. The gift shop is going to be amazing, right? And that's going to be also offered on the site. And so
all pioneers in America, come on, we need to get this going. All pioneers in America,
so much more. It's okay.
This is a logistics company.
It's okay. It's okay.
Are you going to expand it?
No, yeah, it's okay. I'm not. I've been talking. I've been promoting. I'm everywhere on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and I've been doing it for the last 4 years, and I've just only really been paying attention to really building it, right? Just building the foundation, just building the site, and just getting all of the gifting ideas, the services, and just having everything prepared before Pi, right? It Pi as with the networking as an ecosystem, that is the icing on the cake. That's the icing on top. And I want to say this. House, before I forget the thought. Keep it in mind, just like we were just talking about crypto.com, right? Pi as a networking ecosystem, the Pi mainnet is going to be a networking ecosystem that's going to open network. So that means just like crypto.com has grown to what it is, Pi network ecosystem has grown to what it is. And when it opens the network, it's going to grow even more. So all the assets that you had, all these assets that we've been rewarded from our, being active in mining and sharing with people, and we've been, given the extra pie on top. Those are assets. Those are shares, right? Those technically are shares in the project, to whatever the ecosystem, evolves into and into
Yeah.
the other companies that this one project will involve into once the network opens, right? The blockchain and the blockchain ledger and the networking ecosystem itself is just that one aspect. Once the network opens, it's going to form into much more than what it is right now, than what we see. And we see a lot, but we really don't see as much as what we think we see yet, because the Podcore team hasn't opened the network. It hasn't officially launched the open network. When the network
Yeah.
opens, that's the whole open to the masses, and then all of what we don't see, all of the partnerships, all of the major partnerships that we don't see are going
Yeah.
to be revealed. All of
This
the
this this is exactly what
yes.
I was saying today. I said it would be very nice if the Pycore team could at least announce or let us know
But
the
remember,
the
but
date,
remember, there's
the date.
non-disclosure agreements. Remember, there's non-disclosure agreements that are in place with these projects, so
Yeah,
they can't
but the
talk
non
ahead.
the you see that thing, the non-disclosure agreement of the Pi network it has to do in relation to the specific pioneer that have been allocated for the purposes of validation in order to align with data protection for its members. So with regards to announcing the launch date, they are at liberty to tell it at any time. But my issue is they need to let pioneers aware of it. Let's say a couple of weeks, weeks more than just 1 week. Should be like maybe 3 weeks to the time. That way we can hype and promote and push. For example, all the pioneers who have applied for the YouTube program or the Instagram or the other social media platform program with Pi Network, because
Hmm.
you can apply
Hmm.
for it. I have applied
Yeah,
for it, but I think it's still on pending. I don't
yeah.
know who's in
No
charge of
response.
that, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
So if they respond that way, we can be able to push it and say, okay, the Pi Network has finally brought up the launch date, and it is this and that and that and that, and this is why you should be on it. Now, when people hear about it, anytime you tell somebody about the Pi Network, the first thing that they come up with is, oh, has it launched? Where can I buy it? See, that's the thing. So if they come in with information like, okay, this we already know, like, Binance is literally a big step in there, and then with a 1 foot in there. But if they come up with just tidbits and snippets of the date of potential partners, this and that, just to stir up the, what do you call it, the investors, okay, the dormant investors who are literally waiting. They have zero idea, or waiting just to get that opportunity in, so that once they come on board, ladies and gentlemen, that is what they need to do. That way
That would
we can push
that
it.
would be that would be wonderful. But keeping in mind, Hops,
That would be
remember,
so wonderful.
especially
That would be
in
so wonderful.
regards to Binance. Remember, in regards to Binance, CZ, he really doesn't want anyone to say, "Oh yeah, you're going to be listed," or "You know what, this is what's going to be happening soon." And then remember, keeping in mind, with Nicholas, what he said in the past was, any exchange, we're not going to the exchanges. The exchanges are going to come to us, and they have to be approved to list Pi. So it's like, so in regards with Binance, it's no way that we'll know in advance. It'll just be, oh, it's listed, because neither side is saying they're going to say something ahead of time, right? Because it's the dialogue when it comes to the Podcore team with an exchange. They come to them, and then it's like, okay, you have to go through whatever the approval process they're going to have in place, and then and if they approve, they can list Pi. And then in the case of the exchange, in the case of Binance, oh no, we don't we
I
we
mean,
don't like
yeah, I mean,
anyone to say anything ahead of time.
Yeah, one thing I think that Binance and Coinbase and all these other reputable exchanges are going to realize is the fact that Pi coins is not a meme coin.
No.
Pi coin is not a meme coin.
Stable.
So yes, it's a very very reputable cryptocurrency because of, like I said, number one, the way that it has KYC'd all its active users is a key that tells you about the security of the network. So it's not just something that anybody will. You can just close your eyes and just say, okay, I want some. No, it doesn't work like that. Now, obviously, anyone who comes onto the Pi network system and wishes to get a hold on the address or the wallet would have to go through a KYC process, because
Yes.
that's how our network has been built. You can't just jump in. You need to be verified. For you to be eligible, you need to be verified. And
That's right.
you being verified will mean you have to put down some money. That
That's
is
right.
Pi coins, which we all did. So
That's right.
for you to be verified, you have to put your Pi coin down. Once your Pi coin comes in, and then you have to do your liveness check. Now, that will put out onto the public that this thing is credible. You can't just come in and say I'm a so and so person. I have $5 billion. We don't care about your $5 billion.
We don't care about that.
Yeah, you still have to do your KYC, mate. You still have to do your liveness check, mate. So if you're trying to stay off the chat and then you do a liveness check and you try to put an image or try to take like what some people have been doing, yeah, we kick you out straight out.
That's right.
Yeah, and the way we our system is, okay, we more of like, we see, like I said, you put your identity card down. You say, okay, this is a card of a British or whichever driving license. Okay, cool. Now we do during validation, we match it. Okay, that this person clearly says that he's from here, but this ID card is different. Therefore, they don't match. So boom, you're out. So people are going to find it very difficult, because before you can come in, you have to put some identity down. It's not going to be one of the pump and dump things where people just anonymously just go and buy it from KuCoin or whichever cryptocurrency, and then all of a sudden they wait and then they sell it and they delete the account and run away. No, sir, you need to put down a legit validation process, okay, so that you go through that. We put the verdict down and say, okay, you are a real person, you're good to go. Now you've earned our wallet, so here you go. And then you can start doing business in terms of whether it's transactions or linking up with the 60 million users on the platform. Which is a big deal for a lot. You need the numbers. Big companies like Amazon and Timo and all these other reputable companies coming in will be absolutely on the spot. So the GCV value is, it definitely it's going to require a lot of work, that's for sure, but it's more than possible. Why not? It's more than possible. So once the GCV value hits, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we will have to come in. So you might not even have to need 10 Pi coins to 10 Pi coins is way more. You'll be well in the millionaires as a millionaire or billionaire or thereabout. But you see, that's the thing. Money, if you don't have control over money is going to have control over you. That's why you need to be able to be well educated. You need to be the master of it. You need to know where to place it, not just buying a car or Ferrari. Anyone. See, when I see anybody who, if you go and buy a Ferrari and you come and ride that Ferrari on the streets of let's say London or the streets of some other place, it's a waste of money, because the
unless they use Pi and got the and got the automobile. If they
even for me, even if you use Pi and if you use Pi to go and buy a Ferrari, and you go and drive that Ferrari on the streets of London, it's a waste of money. Why am I saying that? It's simple.
Oh, you mean before they put any of their Pi to work for themselves.
Yeah, and even furthermore is the fact that, look, the highest speed you can go on the UK highway is 70. Any further any further than 70 miles literally is a waste, because you've bought a Ferrari which has over what 400 horsepower or whatever horsepower. I'm not a car expert, but I know the car has more potential than that. So if you're gonna buy that car and be using it on a road which limits your speed, this is not German autobahn, which literally gives you the range to run as wild as you can, so you can have the full feel of your car. But if you're gonna be going 70 miles, you're no different from somebody who drives a Kia Picanto. Because at the end of the day, you are going no more than what they are. So what's the point? And that's what I'm saying. That's not value for money. Get something going, do something that you're getting, because I'm not going to spend $1 million buying a Ferrari. This is not because I don't have money or something. No. Even if I have the money, what's the point? What is the point? What's the point of me buying a car when I can't drive that car to its full potential? There is a waste. It's a waste. Rather, I'll buy something
That's why we're here, Hops. That's why we're here. We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk down because some people going to make that decision, right? But however, we give them the right knowledge, the right information to encourage them to do right. Because
the right thing.
when people know better, for the most part, people decide to do better, right? But we know, some people may decide to, and if they make that decision, we're not going to talk about those stones at them that they or like bar them from being for being able to take part in what we have going on. We're gonna show them what could be done better for the next time, right?
That's why I'm here to provide you with the that's why myself, Ivan, and every other pioneer who is capable of doing this is here giving you the most important information. So, ladies and gentlemen, the time is 1:27. It's literally and I'll be with you guys. You guys are doing an amazing job. Up to now, we have 12 people. These are the loyal hoppers, and it is because of you guys that I'm saying, once YouTube monetizes, give me the go ahead and monetize me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, the first 50 hoppers will be getting Merc. I'm telling you, first 50, I'm giving Merc. I don't care wherever you are, whether you're in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, you're in any place, I'm shipping that stuff to you. Okay, it might not come immediately, but it will come. I'll put down the names, and I'll move. I'll be moving all these Merc, and I've have so much ideas on this stuff. Don't worry about it. See, and I'll be announcing my second YouTube channel. Now it's only going to be dedicated for one specific niche, and I know any other person who's here is going to love it, because it's taking me a lot of effort I'm investing a lot of my time and energy, and I'm working towards it. Like I said, I'm a narrator. I do many things with my voice. So by the grace of God, giving us the strength to keep moving on, and by the grace of God, we are finally coming closer to Open Network. So,
Open Network.
Yes, Open Network is just around the corner. So wherever you are, whether you're in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, Malaysia, Australia, America, New Zealand, you name it, Europe, wherever it is, gear up, prepare, be ready. For once mainnet hits, ladies and gentlemen, we are going in strong. We are not going down. And one thing I always say, please, we are going to help the kids. Okay, we are going to be going, like I said, once I settle some few things here which needs to be settled, the next point is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing full documentary. Okay, I'll be bringing you back to back. I'll make a plan. Be traveling from here to Ghana. I'm gonna start off with Ghana. That'll be where I'm going to start off. The northern part of Ghana. So all Ghanaian pioneers, get ready, because before I'm coming, I'm meeting you guys. We plan this thing, and we go and do it. We're just going to be focusing on one thing and one thing only. We're going to the various places that needs assistance. Okay, and we're going to be doing like installation of borehole clean drinking water for communities. From the local communities. We're going to prevent people from drinking from dirty water or river water using buckets, which they contract the parasites and diseases like the likes of whether it's a tsetse fly or whatever, or trypanosomiasis and phantiasis and all these other parasitic waterborne diseases or parasites. We're going to eliminate all that. I have a team of friends within Ghana that are all medical based, so I'll be gathering all of them up. We're going to have, once they are available, we're going to be having like health screening services within every other hopper who is here. If you're medical or if whatever aspect, if you want to join in, look, it's all about planning. Okay, it's all about planning.
Maybe start thinking about showcasing that showcasing that endeavor with the Fireside Forum, Hops, right? To really showcase that on the Fireside Forum.
That is a very good one. So what I will promote it over there just to say, I think that's what I want to do. Like, before I come to a country, or before I am back, I'm like, okay, next stop or next month is for Indonesia. So all the pioneers in Indonesia, get ready. I'll get in touch with a couple of them. It's okay. This is what we're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is what kind of issues do you have? Let's plan. Let's arrange. Let's get this thing going. And for me, the whole thing is helping. Okay, helping kids, because like I said, there are some kids they need surgeries for cleft palates. Okay, they have issues with cleft. It's open. All they need is some funds and their parents, they don't have the financial capabilities. So if we can, and if Pi Network gets into that frame where we are all up there, to that level in terms of the Pi coins and all that we have, being in that position, yes, we go to all these places and putting everything down. It is not enough to have wealth and just keep it for yourself. Right. Nobody lives above 100 years, and above 150 years. Come on, you don't even get that. But it is nice. It's good to see that we are able to do something to help communities and help a kid, and the fact that you can help a kid by helping them to have their surgery done, helping them to get clean drinking water, which the governments or their governments cannot provide or will not provide. Provide all these things, clean drinking water. The likes of pioneers in Nigeria. Come on, pioneers in Nigeria, the prospects are so massive. Solar energy provision, clean renewable energies within the various communities in Nigeria. You can sell some back to the grid and get the money paid to you by the government. Of course, so all these things can be well planned and put in place. That way you can maximize your returns, can maximize how much money you're putting in. And I do understand that, of course, you need some initially, but on the long run, these are the kind of things that we need to be doing, or this is one of the plans that I'm hoping to embark on by the grace of God. Travel to South Africa, I'm starting with Africa and then gradually expand, go to Asia, go to Indonesia, Philippines, all these pioneers everywhere we are going, and then eventually go to America. There are people who need support everywhere. Yeah,
that's right.
It's everywhere. So this is something that we're going to embark on and make sure that we get our hands on. So when the time comes, I'm going to be calling on all pioneers to support and help whichever way that you can. Okay, you might not be able to support with Pi coins, that's fine. I'm not gonna push anybody. What I can do is what I will do, and I'm back on it. And as long as you're supporting me by following the YouTube channel, subscribing, watching the hours, helping so we can get some revenue from YouTube, use some of those revenues to embark on some of these processes and projects. It will really, really be fruitful in the long run, not just for you, but for every other person who you don't even know. So this is something that we need to work on, and I hope that when the time comes, every person will be called, and you'll respond accordingly. So on that note, I want to thank Ivan. Ivan, thank you so much
You're most
for
welcome.
always turning up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's send some hearts out to Ivan. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah,
Greatly
yeah, yeah. There we
appreciate
go.
you
There you go.
all.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. More hearts for Ivan. More hearts for Ivan. He
Greatly
is really
appreciate you
doing
all.
great. He is really doing great.
Looking forward to tomorrow, Hubs. I'm gonna try to catch you. I think
Absolutely.
you all are like you. I think you are
There,
5 to 6
goes the
hours
heart.
ahead, so it's kind of
Yeah,
difficult.
yeah. Ivan is actually trying, I mean, all the way in America, and the time difference is all about. He always makes time, even when sometimes he's not capable of.
Totally
Yeah.
free,
See,
but I
see,
still
see, the hoppers are sending the love. I can see the hearts going out. The hearts are going out. Oh, look at that!
appreciate hoppers.
Look at that!
Golden Star Pioneer hoppers. Golden Star Pioneer hoppers.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
It's about value for value, y'all. Always keep that in mind. We sharing value for value, right? That's
yes.
all we are sharing is value for value, and that's what it's all about. What we're holding as
Oh,
value, we share that value, and what we
fantastic.
receive in return is value. We don't want fiat anymore. Fiat that's depreciating, and we don't need that as an
We will
asset.
not
We value.
we're not going to even need it, ladies. That's what I'm saying. For me, I'm like, once I'm connected, and I'll be pushing for Pi Network to get the likes of, get to the level of like crypto.com in
Yes.
terms of we
Pi
invest
past the
in
moon.
independent.
It's going to be as if it's a crypto.com, Kinesis, Uphold, Coinbase, all in one type of thing is the reality of what Pi's possibility will be in the near future,
Absolutely.
right? Because Pi is already a stabled, valued digital currency. It's
Mm-hmm.
stable, it's valued digital currency that's already being used as a means for trading and exchanging goods and services globally. It's already being used. So
Yeah.
when it opens, the network opens, oh, it's on. It's
So
on.
that is Ivan's message to you. Now, my last my last comment, and then that'll be it for the day. It's already day here. And I'll be going to bed soon. So my last message is to all hoppers. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. You guys are amazing. Like seriously, you guys are amazing. You stayed on. You got 14 people on watching, and the heart is still going. The heart is still going. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Now, all pioneers, thank you also for listening, for tuning in. The last video that we did is literally over 1 point something K views, and I've been pushing with advertisement, and it's pushing. I wanted to get all the way to like 5K or something like that views. Let's get the watch hours going. We are about 2.3K watch hours. Few couple of hours to go, and we hit that 4K and get monetized, and then we'll start doing certain things, get you better equipments and stuff like that. Now, with that being said, I like to say that all pioneers, please, 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 I'm begging you. You have held on for the past 6 years. You've held on for the past 4 years mining. Okay, don't let this small issue of extension of the KYC to our fellow brothers and sisters out there to be an issue. Okay, the Pi core team have given a very good reason, and like I said, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. I know the likes of K. Francis Matthew says Pi Network is just wasting our time. Look, it's not wasting of a time. They said to give them to the first quarter of the year. They are still within that time frame, and within that time frame, they are pushing to get more pioneers in. Let it be so. They've given us, so let's give them till March, as they have said. After March, if anything else, then you can say whatever you want to say. But please, we don't throw in the towel. Don't say
Ooh,
I don't.
Hops. One last thing. I know you said you about to get may I please?
Yeah.
Where? So February, right? For the regulations here at the states, right? In regards to the regulations at the states, there's a major, the major regulations move is going to be February the 28th. Okay, February the 28th. That's a major regulations move. You all can research that. Just dealing with the regulations as far as the United States. When that regulations, because that's what the world is really waiting on regulations. That's February the 28th. So March, that's still within the window of March being the open network, right? The network opening for March the 14th. So is that possible? That's the reason on why they say, oh, well, shoot, it's okay. We might as well give more time for more pioneers who wasn't able to make it. We might as well let them go ahead and, try to come into this to bring themselves into the mainnet, because technically we still got time, right? Because regulations, because that's really what it's waiting on. Even though they could open it, but you want it to be at the peak, the optimal opportunity for our success. That's what it's all about. The global success of the open network, right? Keep that in mind, everyone. Just stay focused. Don't be just, this should have opened. Don't do that, because then your inheritance, you're just throwing it away, right?
Yeah, you gotta hold on.
That's the last thing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Ivan. Thank you. So you heard it. There's a possibility that that's why things are moving the way it is. So we're gonna keep a fresh, open eye to everything, all the positive things. Thank you so much for tuning up, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate it for coming in here. We have 13 people on here. I really appreciate you, and I really want you guys. I want all the best for you guys. And thank you. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, please stay focused. Thank you all for coming. GH Gossip, Albert, Abdul, Rahim, K. Francis Matthew, keep the hope burning, okay? Pi would never waste your time, okay? We will not waste your time. Let's all join together. Let's forget about the fact that there's an extension. Let's just pray that all our brothers and sisters will come on board and be with us. Okay. Thank you so much, George. So I just give him a shout out now, and that'll be me out. From Sidra, from Malaysia, GBL, Bilal Ahmed. We had also George Petku. Thank you for turning off. Mills. Yeah, we'll talk later on, Mills. Yeah, for sure. We see, and Bongo is from Philippines. Yeah, he's always tuning up. Thank you so much for coming. And Isaac Fitness 2, then GH Gossip or Albert, and then K Francis, and we also had our brother Ivan from the United States. We have other ones too who couldn't turn up today. I know that they will turn up to watch from all the way from Australia. You're welcome. So Bongo is from Philippines, and last time he worked with the family. The whole family watched me on TV. I was like, oh my goodness, getting far away. Thank you so much. Golden Star, yep, Foundation Global, everything. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. May God bless you all. Have a wonderful time, okay? And Pi closer, pie closer until mainnet. See you and bye-bye. Please do watch this. Okay, you can watch this after this. Watch it, share. Let's get this to 10,000 views. 10 to everywhere. Just send it everywhere to all your families, every single place. Let them know that we've waited for so long, so we can also wait just a little bit. Let's give the opportunity for other people to also come on. Okay. All right. Until then, have a wonderful time and bye bye.